picture we took many years ago, when I said to you we would never grow old. Messages I've saved that I never send, cause I don't know you, but I used to back then. I remember that I was drunk out my mind when we kissed for the first time. In the back of your car we passed out counting stars. Promised all these years we'd pack our things and disappear. I never thought I would see you here after all this time.
Safe and sound after all this time.
Working now? Okay, it does work. Sorry, I had a microphone update today. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful Friday, boys. Hopefully, the mage shower ain't treating you guys too bad whatsoever. We have a little bit of a problem back here. Can I just like take the problem out with more light, with bright light? Is it the chair that's causing the issue in the back, or is it like it's a shadow of sorts? I know it is. Okay, it's a little less grainy now, but I'm gonna have a lot more of a impact light in my Face, how you boys all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. We got ourselves more duels up and running for the evening. We're gonna try, big emphasis on try PTR duels. If that for some reason just does not work, then we'll do back to normal EU duels. So we'll try PTR, which has EU and NA that can play both together. All regions are connected, all on the same server for PTR duels. Literally anybody and everybody can join from anywhere as long as you have PTR downloaded. But we'll try and make it subgroups. I don't know, we'll give it like 30 minutes to see if we can get new together. Because I really wanted, a lot of you guys wanted to see PTR duels. A lot of you wanted to see the tier sets at work, double legendaries, which are not available yet. But a lot of you want to see how these tier sets impact and the PvP gear, now that there's a PvP vendor, how that will impact PvP. So this is an opportunity for everybody to be able to participate. You don't need gear because you can literally buy gear from a vendor. So you don't need to have a geared character ahead of time. Literally just buy the tier sets, and there's a PvP gear vendor right next to them, just so people can test PvP out as well. So we'll try it. We'll see how it works. If that doesn't work whatsoever, we'll just go back to the regular. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. Who do we got in chat? We got ourselves Alex. We got ourselves Abe Fisker, Astro, Fedge Gaming, Pancake. And we got ourselves Capitano. Name is Lord David. Jesus, how you boys all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful evening today. What's new on PTR for PvP? Well, there's PvP vendors that have gear that you can just buy. There's going to be double legendaries. That'll impact PvP on its own. I mean, it'll impact all aspects of WoW, but it'll definitely make an impact in PvP. That's a lot more power. You know how strong legendaries are. And tier sets. I think a lot of the tier sets are looking really good for PvP. Like Duster Warlocks, I like in theirs. I like mine for Outlaw. I think Paladins are going to appreciate theirs. I think there's a lot of, like, Hunters are going to really like theirs. I think that was going to be really good. The Major looks really interesting for the one-shots. There's a lot of good ones. You only one Horde side PTR? Yo, you have a group already? Let's go, dude. Are you going to try this only on PTR? Well, Nemesis Lord, if you guys join out, you guys really should join the Discord. You guys should join, follow me, or subscribe on YouTube, because I do post there regularly on Discord. I made a post talking about, because it's a common question, today's duels was to return now, where today we'll be trying PTR duels, which is available for both EU and NA regions. If that fails, we'll do EU as a plan. And prior to that week, I said, this week, I wrote ahead of time, this week we'll be doing duels on both Friday and Saturday on PTR. In the general, you have a way to download the PTR, like a link, like a video showing how you can download PTR. They had a Conquest gear vendor for the chest rooms, as well as the gear vendor for tier set gear. So you guys are more than welcome to use that. Set up your character ahead of time. Like, join in our Discord and become part of the community. Receiving regular updates like this, I think will help a lot more people get set up to find out what's going on. But long and short of it, we're gonna try PTR. We'll see how it works. If PTR does not work out like we want it, or if you just don't have the bodies, we'll just roll it back and do EU duels normally. And I think a lot of you guys will be excited for EU duels like normal. A lot of you guys wanted to see PTR. A lot of you want to see how double legendaries and tier sets are going to affect PvP. A lot of you guys wanted to see it. So we're going to try it. If that doesn't work, it's perfectly fine. We'll figure it out. Got a group ready? Yo, gaming already with a group, boys. Already has himself a 5-man squad. I am going to have to remember what are my key bindings for the 5V5 1v1 duels. And I believe I took a picture on my phone last time of what I wanted to do with my, like, key bindings for PvP. Let me see if I can find it. I'll be scrolling through my phone trying to find the picture of my key bindings, because I remember I had a very specific set of key bindings for the duels, but I don't remember exactly what the key bindings were. I think it was like snap to players or follow players. I think it was snap or follow. Oh, there it is, actually. I found it. Hey. So I'm going to toggle smart camera, stop following player, and set it to snap. Okay, so snap is what I wanted to use instead of follow. Alrighty. Cool. So I should be able to set up my keybinds once we're in. Yo, message you real quick on BNet. Pancake, you got a group? Let's go, boys. So gaming got a 5-man team on a horde. Is Atha trying to make one an alliance? Again, if this doesn't work out super well, we'll end up doing some duels on EU. Maybe we'll do half and half. We'll do some on PTR, and then the rest we'll do on EU like normal. We'll see how that goes. I'm Vigo. What's up, gaming? How you doing, my guy? Pancakey. There we go, dude. Let's get it. All right, we need a second group over on PTR. A second horde group or alliance group for duels. And again, as a reminder, if you guys are on PTR, if you want to join us, PTR is free. Literally anybody can join. You have to download it, but you can share your WoW files, so it's not that long of a download. Elfman right here is Atha. What the hell is your mog? Literally everything and anything put together. But you have a PvP vendor with Zotor. Literally all your conquest gear at duelist item level. So like this is going to be the highest PvP gear you can get. 285 scaled up in PvP. You got every single PvP trinket. You got all the gear. And next to him is the tier set vendor. So if you want to try the tier set, next to him the guy has new PvP trinkets if you want to try those. So if you want to try any of the new trinkets, particularly the new PvP trinkets, you can try them as well. Or if you just want to stick to the standard ones, you can. We just want to see if we can get ourselves a second group. It'll be good to go. I'm almost glad playing 3, so I really want to tune in. But on the next fight, hopefully, yo, SP, my guy, go for that glad, dude. How you doing, my man? That's awesome. Happy for you. People religiously always look forward to it. Have a great time. Yo, Alex, happy to hear that, my guy. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoying these, man. I enjoy doing the 5V5 1v1 duels myself. Like, this is probably the best time of the week for me, honestly. Probably the best time ever. But we'll see. Again, we'll see if we can get a second group together. I want to see if there is a second group getting set up on the horde, maybe. If you guys want to add a group, together for 5v5s, if you don't see one that's up in LFG, like if you head over to Play vs Player Premium Group Custom and you see nothing there, you can also make one yourself, call like something like 5v5 1v1 Duels Dalaran. Something along those lines. Just call it like a 5v5 duels group. Anything. As long as it has number 5 in there. And get yourself a group of 5 boys in there. Once you have a 5-man team, add me on PTR on Real ID if you're the group lead. And we can get some queues. Because Pancake Gaming has got himself a 5-man already. I wonder if Athman is trying to get one up and running. I wonder if anybody's trying to get one on Alliance. I wonder if we have anybody on Alliance that wants to make one. Any Alliance groups desperate for a new for a hunter? You can always make one yourself. You can always check at LFG, see if one is available. Just head over to Play vs Player Premium Group, Custom PvP, find a group and see if there's one up. There's not up on Horde. I think Pancake maybe got Athman as part of his group. We'll see if we can form a second group together. But if we can't, it's okay. If you guys need to add me on Real ID, if you guys need to add me to join the duels, as only the lead necessarily needs to add me, but if you guys want to add me here, you might as well. Dalaran hashtag 1340 if you want to. It's up to you boys, though. Again, we'll give it maybe like 30 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Hey! Plains a female Taran. Are you trying Unholy this time? I gotta try. Dude, you have so much health. 91,000 health. And that's not even upscaled either, is it? Oh no, it is upscaled. You're not gonna try tier set? Are you just gonna go normal Versa gear? That's a matter. Oh, okay. I'm giving away Legos. I'm giving away your strats. I'm not even gonna look at your talents. I'm just gonna peep your gear. That is a lot of health. You're not even a tank either. 91,000 health as a DPS. Dude, we have so much health. I'll try the tier set next time. Yeah, go for it. What's up, G-Funk? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Let me see your 80,000 health. Jesus. Again, not gonna give away a Lego. I'm gonna try to play it as careful as I can. Don't think we can use the Legos yet? Nope. That's at a later time. I just was saying that a lot of you guys asked, like, what would the tier sets and double Legos look like? They haven't added the double Legos just yet, but at some point they will. Here's what tank health is. Yo, wait a second. I actually gonna swap to a tank with the same gear. Upscaled. Oh my. 130. This is some Kata numbers, dude. Are we heading back into Cataclysm? This is a Wrath of Lich King heading into Cataclysm numbers. It's not going to be on numbers, and then it's going to be BFA numbers and WAD numbers, basically. And then eventually we go back into Millions of Legion. My goodness. What's the name I need to add you in plan? Adding you again? Dalaran hashtag 1340 if you have a group lead, Abe. But if you guys want to add me just in general, you're more than welcome to. Looks like Krang's trying to make a group on the Alliance. Luwood God X. Luwu God XYZ. Is Crank trying to make a second group? Do we have a second group on Alliance? I know we have one on a Horde. Do we have a second group on a Horde, maybe? We will need 2 groups in order to get the duels up and running. So let me know if you guys got a group. How much HP we had in this season 1? I want to say we had like, well, right now we have like what, 50, 60? I want to say we have 40, 30, 40k about there, and then we got 50 to 60 in season 2. It looks like by this season we're going really high up there, really way up there. Yeah, it was like 30 to 40, and then we got 50 to 60, and I was like 80 to 90. Alliance enjoyers? Yeah, Izzy. We need some Alliance enjoyers in the chat. I was just seeing if maybe there's a second group up there. Season 3 is going to be like 80k. Yeah, it's a pretty big jump. Imagine season 4 there'll be oh god. I think they're trying to big jump to make sure that it's proportional with the power gains we're getting for PvE. I think that's all they're trying to do. So it's a bit of a big of a jump, but it's got to be at least balanced between PvE and PvP gear, so you'll feel less inclined to want to or need to use PvE gear. You know, find me a Necro Assassin for the vid. Find me a Necrolord Assassination Rogue for the vid. Like for a duel, maybe. Dal, join the duels yourself? Well, I can't do the spectator mode stuff if I join the duels myself. I don't even know if we have a second group on Alliance. That's what I need to know. Do we have a second group? Is anybody making a second group? Do we only have a 1 5-man team with Archie? Yo, Archie! Looking good, dude. This Shaman set. I don't hate it on the Shaman. I think it looks pretty good. Oh, the tail, like the ponytail in the back, it dangles. Look at that, chat. It's got dangly bits. Oh my god, cover up your dangly bits. 3 out of 5. We have a second group, boys. We got group on Alliance with Cranksy. Trying to make a group together. Cranksy, my man. Boys, we might actually be able to have some PTR duels. Okay, this is what we'll do. I think we'll do PTR duels for an hour because it's taken us a while to get some of these. But then we'll do EU duels. I want to give EU an opportunity, so let's do this, chat. We'll do this for an hour, then we'll do EU. What's up, G? How you doing, my man? Hi, man. Enhancement needed. What's up? Evgeny, Zdarova. Hey, yo, enhancement, boys. Have you guys seen the buffs you guys are going to get next week on PTR? I cannot wait to try them out, dude. I got goosebumps. Bro, you guys can't see it, but I got goosebumps just talking about it. Dude, I'm so excited for the enhancement buffs. The enhancement boys are getting the buffs they deserve. Привет, друг мой. Здорово, Архи-Хотел. Архи-Тип. Здорово, мой друг, как дела, товарищ? Hey, Archie, how's it going? That's basically what I said. Just in yellow, Flug, how you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. I've done Arms Roar, but it's hard. Yo, Capitano, did you get the Arms Roar challenge done? Like, did you finish it? Subtlety Rogue has the same challenge, and Xylem, the phase 2, bro, that's a hard fight. I live thanks to Cyclotronic, dude. At the end, I have no room. The dude's in rage. He starts channeling to put ads on me, and I just zap him with a Cyclotronic in my little corner where there's no void. I'm just like hoping for the best, letting the zaps go through. Yo, what is this? Mock MVP, my dude. Oh, that Death Knight helm looks so good. Yo, transmog the warrior helm. Mock, transmog the warrior set. It looks awesome now. The mask, they fixed it. You guys have like a shadow with like the glowing eyes. It looks sick. It looks amazing. Like Warriors, Paladins, and Death Knight look amazing. Yeah, go mog it, dude. Go mog it real quick. Go mog it so that... Yeah, there we go. You got a mog right there. You got to mog that one, man. It's so good. But Arms Warrior was hard. It's a huge GPS check. No, Capitano, yeah. The other one. Привет, парни, здорово. Привет, друг мой. Я чарки делаю, хорошо. Русский выучил, русский я знал. Я родился в России, ну что? Привет, друг. Здорово. Как ты? Нормально, нормально. Хороший день сегодня. Пытаемся дуэли сделать. Speaking half English, half Russian with the chat. The other one, what you mean? So the part 2, it's a huge GPS check for subtlety as well. Yeah, I cannot wait to try it on Arms and Frost DK. I want to see how that one plays. Это нормально, ну хорошо. Gaming, that DK helm looks so good. Dude, somebody put on the warrior helm. Somebody put on the warrior helm. It looks so good. Boys, if you need a second group, Cranksy got a second group over on the Horde Alliance. Cranksy needs 2 more in Alliance if you guys are on PTR. If you guys have characters on a PTR, he needs 2 more Alliance. We got some duels here tonight. We're ready. Часик в радость, PTR в сладость. Это что Фантазм сказал. I had no idea what Phantasm said. Something about часик в радость, ПТР в сладость. Я не знаю, что сладость. I have no idea what he said. I don't know what he said. Подписчикам привет. Subscribe, saying hello to the subscribers, boy. You'll subscribe so you can receive a hi from Mark the MVP. Please don't let's play. This will be your best friend if you get a full group. Yeah, we just need 2 more on alliance with Cranksy. It'll be good to go. If you guys want to find his group, head over to Player vs Player Premier Group. Player vs Player Premier Group, custom PvP, find the group, and you should be there. You don't even have to search anything. You should be one of the first few people available. Красава. Здорово, Викис. Вакис, как тебе день? Do you know if the Warlock set has changed yet? The hood was going for a different look. So the hoodie, I don't know if it's changes alive or it's on PT, or if it's just so the plan changes there. I don't know if it made into PTR. They have adjusted it slightly. If I could find the vendor, I might be able to show you what the hoodie looks like the helm. They changed it very slightly. Let me show you, and you guys can have can make an opinion whether you like this change or not. Okay, I think it's this one. Oh wait, is it? No, it's this one. Could I do all? Oh no, no. Actually, the tier set for Warlocks isn't here on. It's not even up. Yeah, I forgot. It's only like some of the tier sets are up. I'm gonna make you guys run circles, aren't I? So the Warrior set is up. The Death Knight set and the Paladin set are up. I think the Shaman set is up. Oh wait, there's a PvP vendor, isn't there? Wait, hold on. I think those are open PvP. Wait, hold on. The PvP vendor, I forgot. Yeah, let me see if I can see more than just Hunter. Helm. So I can only see the Hunter pieces, it looks like. Yeah, I can only see the Hunter pieces. I don't know what the clothy pieces are. It's only letting me see like the Shaman pieces, weapons. But for helms, it only get the Hunter and the Shaman one. But by the way, the Shaman helm looks good on a Hunter. Oh, is this get dangly bits? Is this all dangle? Hold on. Oh, all these feathers dangle. Oh, that's cool. That's actually cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what that looks like for now. Ждем Энхов дуэлев. Кайф. Здорово, Евгений. Мы ждем Alliance на дуэли. Need a couple more for Alliance, boys, will be good to go. Мамака, здорово. Дуэльный PTR сегодня на часик. Сегодня PTR дуэль на часик, и потом будем в Европу дуэли. Если хотите, как его, PTR дуэли чуть-чуть, давай, как его, приходите. У нас группа Орда есть 5. Alliance нужно 2. That's the best Russian I can do. Sorry, I apologize. So sorry for my Russian. Сладость это сладкое, это славится. Okay. Сладость это okay. Yes, the word sladus ends up being like a word. It's so difficult to explain, but it's kind of like the word slatka, which is like sweet. So sladus is like, I guess you would describe something as like sweet. It's I think a colloquial speech though. Like it's more of like a kind of like a slang in a way. Which I've been out of Russia for so long, dude. I wouldn't really know it off the top of my head. But it's like that's what I like about Russian language is like certain root words, and based on the root word, you can more or less infer what people are saying. But I've been out of Russia so long, I don't practice the root words or none of that. When do you do duels itself? I'd be down to join them grain. I want to get spectator mode though. I don't have the same angles without spectator. BTR gonna join Ali? Yo, sounds good, William. Cranksy needs 2 more. Cranksy, how's your group doing right now? Do you need more? Are you still looking for 2? Because we just need 2 more. Because Pancake got 5 man. Cranksy needs 2 more, and we'll be good to go. And we'll be sad. Yo, Arhi, that is such a good mod. Это хороший mod. Как тебе нравится этот mod? Still 3 out of 5? That's still in 2 out of 5. Dude, look how good that looks. I want to do something else that's not silver like this, but like a snow set, drained of color. This looks badass. Красиво. Нормально. Это хорошо выглядит, чем как его Humanov. Billy Volk? Yeah, White Wolf. Yeah, it looks so good. Drained of all color, dude. It's like grayed out. I want to see that one in color, but that will look so good on an orc. Better than on humans when they had him. The Statues Rocket. What's up, Whistling Coder? I do, my guy. I had 3 on the Mage Tower goes with the Demon Hunter, and let's not forget that shit. Yo, G, maybe we'll see some nerfs or something, right? Maybe we'll see a little bit of tuning, yeah? Maybe they'll even, what? Huh? Wait, I got an email saying there was a attempted delivery and FedEx ran into an issue with an attempted delivery. Okay, well I need to call FedEx after this. After stream. Let me check my email real quick to find out what is this attempted delivery thing. You know, when package gets stolen on the way to FedEx or something? That'd be very unfortunate. They attempted delivery at 11. Wait, they attempted delivery today? I didn't know they tried delivering my stuff today? What the? Wait a sec. Oh, my order was supposed to come in like on the 16th. Weird. Hey, my man! How you doing, my dude? Can we get a hashtag AA in the chat? Alcoholics Anonymous, how you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Yo, can I get a hashtag AA for being a beauty, become a part of the membership squad? My man, thank you for the continued support, dude. Appreciate ya. Yeah, my man, how you doing? It's a beautiful day it is, AA. How you doing, my guy? Trying to get some PTR duels up and running, and then we'll swap on over on EU for a little bit. Lots of selling packages lately. Yeah, I didn't know if they'll, so at FedEx, because of that, I think. So it got an email. Instead of packages being stolen, it was like FedEx tried to deliver, but they wouldn't leave it at the door because I guess they don't want it to be stolen. So it apparently showed up at 11 this morning. I was asleep, dude. I just know I was going to be awake. I'm staying up until like 9 in the morning working on vids as of recently. So I'm asleep. I'm snoozing through it. So they show up. I guess I tried to deliver. Nobody's at the door. So they're like, all right, we'll come back next time. So apparently they're going to be rescheduling, or I could just call them to pick it up there, which works. That's actually really good. That's good stuff. Good guy FedEx. Maybe I need to wake up tomorrow early then. I might need to set up like 8 alarm clocks tomorrow or something. You know what I mean? I'm the kind of guy that sells like multiples of them on my phone. Like I'll have a bunch of rank every 5 minutes. Wanted to stream on Twitch? I answered that question too many times, I feel like. Long story short, I kind of like YouTube better. Long story short. Alliance plans, yo, we need 2 more Alliance players for 5V5 1V1 DUELS, boys! If you guys got a character over on EU NA, you're more than welcome to join us at PTR. Both regions can play. We just need 2 more in Alliance. Once you get 2 more in Alliance, we can get a bunch of duels on PTR. 4, we need 1 more in Alliance. Crangsy got that 1 more. 1 more, boys. 1 more slot. That is 1 more. Один more slot. Один. I was the MT runs. We got all 3 rogue specs done. I did the Shadow Priest last night. That was a tough one, but we found the cheese strat. The big cheese strat, and I love it, dude. I'm gonna need to show Cran how to do it. I was coaching a guildie through the cheese strat, dude. Last night I was coaching a guildie in the other raiding team through the cheese strat. I was literally his human weak aura, calling out things while he's streaming it for me, and he did it in like 6 pulls. 5 WCG. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. They have a minute to grab their gear. I'm gonna queue him in a minute. This person that's trying to get the group up and running. I'll give you a moment. What is that though? What is this? Is this all from One Global? You guys don't want to see this. Athom is about to break records before 9.2 even hits BTR or even hits live. My goodness. Yeah, you guys are, oh my, yo, be very, very careful with your boy Atho. That's all I'm gonna say. He just licked me. The big bomb. That's all I'm gonna say. Can I find the video? Can I set over the board real quick? Wait, man, can you tell me with the chat, please? Can I find a video, or can you link me? Yo, AA, message me in Discord. I'll get back to you. I'll show you the video, and I can even hop on a call with you if you want me to, and explain to you like what he did and show my footage. I recorded it last 3 minutes. I will literally go over with you. I will literally hop on a call with you and show you. I have no qualms about it. Or if you don't want to do call, I will write you up like a long dissertation explaining what he did, link you the video, talk about the strat. Just, I know it's a hard one, so I'm gonna help out my Shadow Priest boys. Honestly, might not be a bad idea making a Shadow Priest video on it. Honestly, I'm thinking might not be a terrible idea on the channel. But the boom can take with 30 tries. Yeah, the boom, I think is a little bit, it's the same as Shadow Priest, but a little easier. I was watching him do the images terrified. Yeah. All right, we're gonna try this. Crangsy, hopefully that guy in your group picked up his group. Pancakey. We got groups, boys. We got duels up and running right now. Let's see if this works. So this might not even work. This duel thing might not even work at PTR. We'll hope. We'll cross our fingers and see if it works. Hopefully that person crazy group picked up their stuff. And make sure you have... We are in, boys. I want to do this song. We're in. Oh my goodness. Switch. Oh, how do I close this real quick? Oh no. How do I close you? Window, close. Okay, I need to do real quickly keybinds for this. But this is PTR Duels. Oh, don't tell me I lost it. Okay, I think I can remember. Real quick key bindings. Commentator. We got Snap, right? Snap. Player 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's, I think it, oh. I think I have a preset ahead of time. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, it works. It works. Alright, well, it's gonna disappear in just a second, all this extra UI. But we got the duels to work at PTR, boys! First duels of the PTR duels. We got this as Ava Liara as... Oh, it's snapping. That's not supposed to be snapping, but okay. We're just gonna roll with it. It is doing it different. It's not supposed to snap. It is supposed to follow. But we got Shocky Docky gonna be first up on the team. We got us Lou, we got X, we got us Kioska, and Night Demon, as well as Valeria, and gonna be Chucky up first versus team of Gaming Pancake. We got us Chifa and then Mock MVP gonna be first up. Elfman as Athaman, and Arhi with the Sapper to Mock MVP. This is the first duel of the PTR duels that we've ever done before. First duel of the PTR duels, boys, with all the different tier sets, trinkets, giving the boys a chance to get a glimpse of what the games are going to be like, minus the double Legos. Those have not been added just yet, but once they are in, they're going to make a pretty big impact. Going to be Mark for death into a kidney shot onto Mock MVP with Chucky playing out that Kieran trying to go for the triple cheap shot. Going to be immediately disarmed by Mock, trying to see if he can get some damage back onto Chucky. And Chucky kind of standing still. Did something bug out for him? Did he DC? Chucky might have DC'd. Gonna be the trick and dropping in for Mock MVP with X against Chucky coming back in the game at the last second. Maybe one of his weak orders, one of his add-ons might have bugged. But he does get executed, slammed out of there, taken out. Not sure what happened. But it is going to be Kiosko up next as a survival hunter running down at Mock MVP. Hopefully everybody got their new gear for this. As Mock is going to be resetting behind the pillar, waiting it out until Kiosko approaches him. Kiosko backing up, just making sure to have the pet as healthy as possible. Blade on a Mock MVP as by the charge route. Kiosko looking for that range damage, trying to kite out of MVP. Going to be a trinket from Mock with a blade. Going to be full avatar, full burst available, trying to max out the damage. Kiosko dropping down the new cosmic trap, cosmic grenade. Trinket. Mock is going to get hit by it, freezing in the frozen trap. And it's actually stuck frozen, no longer moving. So they did fix it with 915, because right now in 915 you can't start running. Mock leaping in past the pillars onto Kiosko, who's disengaging out of it. Quick charge by Mock MVP to be able to catch back up to him. Kiosko dropping down steel trap. Mock avoiding it as best as he can. He knows it's going to be a freezing trap or something. That's my reflected case of freezing trap. Flesh cup for flesh cup. And Kiosko looking for a bit of a reset with Mock MVP. Still the root stays onto Mock. As Kiosko trying to max out on range. Mock switching attention onto the pet if he can't hit Kiosko. Quick charge around the corner is going to be a freezing trap to separate the two, and a quick manning advantage for Kiosko. I really do wonder if anybody's here is using tier sets at all, because Kiosko's tier set is really hard hitting unless they fixed it. I think it was double dipping in the math and hitting people for 23k grenades. I don't know if Kiosko is playing any of their tier sets at all. That is something we just don't know about these boys. That's all about up to the guess. Mock MVP going in for the Warbreaker. That Warbreaker tier set actually is going to give him 40% damage versus the target instead of 30. Kiosko getting reflected on his freezing trap. Does he have any outs anymore? Trying to disengage out of it. Mock just needs one more execute. Kiosko barely surviving. Manning Benish going to be quickly by Mock with executes, running him down. So far, the Warrior taken out too. And Avaliara is going to be up next, which I think is Ava Maria. As their Paladin Necrolord. That warrior weapon looks sick. It does, doesn't it, dude? Look at that. That is a cool looking weapon. Like the whole aesthetic of the first one. So whether you like it or not, you gotta say, that's a pretty big weapon. Like the sword, as broad as that thing is, it's also really bright. Like if it's in your face, like when the warrior cheese, My sword on Rogue at least seems to glow more than I expected to. His sword, I think also should be glowing whenever he unsheaths it, which I think is a nice little touch. Ave Maria taking up the advantageous position on the high ground. Mocked MVP waiting until a perfect moment to charge in. He has everything available. I noticed right now in the UI, we don't know if anybody has a trinket. That is something that is missing. We don't know if they're running normal trinkets or not even running any of the CC Breaker trinkets, which I think a lot of them are running CC Breakers. We just don't know it, right? Relentless, Gladiator's Medallion, Adaptation Trinket. We don't know what people are running at the moment. But for now, Mog just choosing to stay on the bottom area of the map. Is going to walk up the ramp, charging at Ave Maria, who is going to get some line of sight. But Mog, he's waiting now for something. I think maybe it was just a good old flesh scout. I think he was like, you know what, I got 30 seconds of flesh scout. I could wait until then. Ave Maria getting a few fresh flesh scout up on right too. Maybe Mog wants Ave Maria to chase after him. That's what he's trying to do. Trying to make sure that he has a line of sight. He's waiting for something. Maybe he's waiting for his trinket. The new cosmic trinket is like a grenade. You throw it down after 4 seconds and explode. Doing a lot of damage. Gonna be Ave Maria with that trinket. Trying to see if he can bust through the flesh guard. Gonna be Mog leaping away from the trinket though. Big avatar. Everything is available. Is he gonna have some big setup fear onto Ave Maria? Dropping down the trinket next to him. He's gonna cook up like a grenade. Waiting for the damage. Gonna be the trinket popping up as it goes for the big execute proc. Shield of Vengeance up for Ave Maria. It looks like Mog is gonna back up out of there, letting Maria get a little bit of a reheal. I really wish I had it set up properly so it's not doing the snapping effect when switching characters. Hopefully it doesn't give you guys any disorientation effect. Sorry about that. I normally have a smooth follow, but it's not doing it. I thought it was snap, but it's actually follow or tracking. One of those two. One of those settings. Gonna be Mock MVP with a blade, with a banner as Ave Maria down on defensives. Mock trying to see if he can burst through as much damage as possible versus Maria, but Maria's getting a lot of procs back to back. I wonder if Maria's playing the 4-piece, where they can get a lot more Wakes of Ashes for a lot of resources, which is good for survivability, but also for damage. Definitely has plenty of holy power to burn versus Mock MVP. Playing that Necrolord, so you have the Vanquish's Hammer, maybe even the Gavel Legendary, so you get 2 procs of it. Quick disarm onto the Red Paladin. Is Mock going for a parry? Maybe overcommitting too many cooldowns. Is playing that impending victory though. This boy's playing for a little bit of a heal. 6% dampening rolling in as we're hitting that 6-minute mark. Gonna be a quick slow onto Mock MVP as he bails out of there. Yeah, I really need to switch up so he does the follow. I'll do it for the next match because it'll be a lot easier to follow where people are. But Mock with Reflect. Ave Maria has a Hodge that could use anytime they need to, anytime they want to. Maybe might be the perfect opportunity to use it here. Gonna be a Hodge. Do they have the burst? Try to get the hammer. Gonna be the Wakes. Full burst is up. Wake of Ashes. Quick fear by Mock MVP to lock that down for just a moment. Looks like he's gonna get him to a flash cut. Ave Maria has a flash cut to use as well, but Mock MVP is gonna just have raw damage versus Maria. Maria's gonna have to use a flash cut next time, use bubble or something. Shield of Vengeance is back up if they want to use it. Could maybe juke out a heal versus Mock MVP with a Shield of Vengeance, and then go for a full flesh cup in their face. Shield of Vengeance with a Hand of Freedom. Mock got those execute procs with a quick charge. Hodge into Mock MVP is going to build up for damage. It's going to throw down the trinket. Mock MVP can't go anywhere unless he goes for a leap. Leaps away from the trinket. And Ave Maria goes for a flesh cup. Mock MVP is either going to bail out and let the flesh cut happen, or stay in and control that Ave Maria does not get a flesh cup but eat the damage from a trinket. The Cosmic Trinket does cosmic damage with Arcane, Shadow, as well as Holy all at once. And it does a lot of damage. More damage when it just hits a singular enemy, which might be a cheese trinket, kind of like Malediction, how hard they used to hit, but hopefully it won't be that bad. Going to be a stun onto Mock MVP as Maria got a bit of a Liara. I should call him Ava Liara. Liara. That's actually a really good name. That's one of the better characters from... Oh, huge executes out of Mock MVP. Ave Maria has to go for a setup. Shadow Throw to break it. More executes to follow. And Mock MVP might just have it into a massive execute to follow. I was going to say, Liara is a fantastic blue alien from Mass Effect series. One of the better characters of that series. A fantastic character. Well written. That's all I was going to say. And then Mock MVP just starts slamming out executes. Well, good to know that Warriors are going to be insane in 9-2. This guy got plenty of damn. And I wonder if he's playing out to the tier set. Because 40% damage when you have Colossus Smash an enemy, that could be massive with those executes. Stunned by Lou who got X. Is he playing to the tier set? Going to be dropping down the Mages of the Dead. So he is playing out to the Mages. The Necrolord playstyle. Together with the extra Shadowy pet attacking for you whenever you get a Mind Blast proc. From Mind Flay. Ooh, quick fear by Mock MVP. Got himself Reflect for any of the damage comes out for the Shadow Place. Looking for a reset. Lud got himself PI. Was he able to get any kind of damage at the Mock? I think maybe a couple dots were there. He's not going to be able to get the silence onto the flesh cap. Mach charging in. I see got himself full absorb, ready to go. Going to be the greater fade for Lud God. Lubu God. That's what it is. Quick interrupt in the shadow. Lubu dropping down chicken next to Mach. He's going to walk him away from it. The chicken is going to explode far away. The water eruption is going to be up. Going to be a reflect from Mach VP. Does he eat any of those water eruptions? Going to be a stun. Does not eat any of those water eruptions. Quick trinket out of him, and Lubu does go for a bit of a reset. As Mach hanging down below wants to go for a leap. Does land the leap. Going to be for Shadow Crash on him. As he pops some parry. The warrior got not a lot of defenses left, but could go full aggression, missing that interrupt onto Lubu. It's going to be a major so that join the fight. If Mach VP does not have a fear or anything, he might be in trouble. Is going to jump down to the underside of the pillar, trying to land inside the pets. He knows he could be in trouble here if he plays it way too aggressively. Trying to create some line of sight, might be in trouble. Going to be a reflect. I think it might be over. Quick execute by the Shadow Priest. Going to be reflect. Lubu trying to go for a bit of more damage. Maybe it's an interrupt. Shadow Field around the corner. That's going to reduce Mach's healing, but it's also damage and is slow. Mach trying to make some damage happen versus Lubu. Is going to have to get on the other side, trying to maybe jump up to create a quick pummel. Lubu catching up on healing. Going to be a flesh cut. Mach going for himself a banner. Maybe can do full damage. Reflect is up in case there's any CC out of Lubu. As his execute range, not able to kill him just yet. Fear on the warrior for a second. Jumping down with a quick fear. Mach, does he have any more defenses? Quick heal from Lubu. Does get himself that impending victory cooldown. Executes flying. Maybe disperse right here. Is going to be dispersed. Mach still has those executes flying back to back. Quick avatar is going to get a charge in. More executes. Does he have enough damage here? PIF for Lubu trying to make whatever damage he can. Quick banner racial to CC for a moment with a siphon right after. Reflect and a quick execute by Mach. My goodness, this man just keeps on trucking. Jesus Christ. This guy with a parry. Quick heal off of Knight as he got a slay on the Shadow Priest. Night Demon going for a quick charge into a rush back towards Mach as he got himself an interrupt onto the I-beam. Mach not in an amazing position, not a lot of defenses really left. Might be able to go for flesh cut. Quick hunt kind of clips him by a little bit. Night Demon tried to catch up, will not be able to interrupt that flesh cut. Going to be that war breaker up from Mach VP. Night Demon with a blur trying to max out his damage versus the damage of Mach. Mach leaves a trap on the ground. Could be an explosive trinket. Night Demon trying to walk away from it. Mach charging back. Oh, slamming him out of the park. Oh my goodness, Mach. That was amazing. How did you heal so much? My goodness. Also, did you guys notice that UI change? The screen at the end of the round is a little different now. Yo, that was amazing. Yo, can we get a big old claps in the chat for Mach's performance? A 1v5 duel, first one of their kind on the PTR servers. First one. Yo, Mach, are you in Discord? Can I give you the champion's role for going for that 1v5 in PTR? I think that counts, dude. Mach, if you let me know who you are in Discord, that counts, dude. We gotta give you the champion role. That was amazing. Let's go again. While we have the groups, let's just go again, because there's a lot of dudes on Team Mach that didn't get really a chance to play. Arthur gotta play, Pancake gotta play, a lot of dudes gotta play there. Let me go set it up real quick with the, yo, Cranksy, let me know when you have a 5-man, if everybody's ready. Pancake, let me know if everybody's ready. We'll just go a couple more times, and then we'll hop on PTR. I mean, EU. Hop on proper EU. So we'll call it PTR SL1, I guess. First PTR duel of the year ever. Hello, my friend. What's up, Equality? How you doing, my guy? Claps to the chat, boys. And Dalaran wanted to say hi, Living Contra. What's up, Artorius? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a wonderful evening, my man. Thanks so much. Glad you enjoyed the content. Is it PTR? Is 9-2 out? Warlord is PTR. It is PTR. Still test rounds, but we want to test how the tier sets work. Cranksy's ready. Pancake, let me know if you're ready. And we'll get it up and running. Cool. Hey, I got your message. I'll get back to you as soon as the stream is over. I'll link you the stream, link you the vid, all that stuff. Hell yeah. Wait, there's a catch-up item for conduits in 915? Only 200? That should be 220. Announce a new catch-up item coming soon, which will grant all conduits item level 200. All conduits item level 200. It should be 226 at the very least. Blizzard, you could turn it up a little bit better. Why you did the stream? What do you mean? I did the stream. What do you mean, Fetch? Ready? All right, everybody's ready. Let's go again, boys. We're going back in there. I do need to change the key bindings a little bit with the commentator. Instead of snap, I think it is track or follow. I want to say it's follow. 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're in. We're in. Let me get another audio rolling too. You know, this song isn't bad, but let's go to our Duels mix, because I know Duels mix has some fire tunes on there. A Fight with the Priest was a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster of emotions. I loved it though. I loved every second of it. I thought it was so good. It was a tough one. Yeah, honestly, it was so good to watch though. Alrighty, boys. Switch. Got us as a team of, looks like, did I guess I was kind of weirded out that I couldn't use A and D to like strafe for some reason, but I guess it makes sense with the camera interaction that I won't be able to use A and D for strafing because I'm a floating camera. Weird, sorry about that. Anyway, let me introduce you to the team. We got Aver Liara over in team 1. We got Shakidaki as a rogue. Going to be going up first. Oh, maybe not. With Luwu as a shatter priest with a full ship priest. We got Siskaska as a hunter, as well as Night Demon over on team 1. Which is team 2, we got ourselves Gaming Pancake as a death and Chief Funk ready to go. Mock WP, which just blasted it out of the park just now. Got us as Alphaman, which is Athelman. As Arhi chilling in the back of his silver wolf, the white wolf set, which looks so good. I like that. I was saying it on stream earlier, but I love how it looks so good. It's like it's drained of color, like as if it has its color deliberately drained. Grenades flying out for Kiosko. Athaman is going to see adaptation out of him really early on. Going to be a hammer justice on Kiosko. That's a trick out of this burst. Elfman trying to max out the damage. Going to be a huge burst, but the freezing trap separates it to a quick camo for Kiosko as he decides to nope out of there altogether. And Elfman had himself an amazing burst set up and ready to go, but looks like that is going to be thrown to the wind as Kiosko does separate the two with a freezing trap. Ready is the Hunter's Mark and ready is the dots of the Elfman as soon as he is dismounted. That was some massive burst out of Elfman. He did not have rotation to get out of the freezing trap though, which is unfortunate. This way, Kiosko can actually control whenever Athaman, which is Elfman, has a trinket or not. Grenades flying. I really want to know if Kiosko is running the 4-piece of his tier set, because I imagine the grenades build with the kill commands would be amazing for it. Kiosko just trying to max out the distance away from Elfman, seeing the pony for Athaman with a hand of freedom. He wants to make sure he has the distance. He would rather fight Atha when Atha does not have any movement speed increases, so Kiosko can kite him around. Gonna be the Death Chakra versus Elfman, taking a bit of damage. The grenades are flying through. That Chakram's still on him. What is going on with this Chakram? What the? It is stuck on him. It won't leave him alone. Well, I guess it's part of your Mog now, Atho. Oh, I guess it was just stuck because it's frozen? That's weird. But you see, it just kept flying around. I was going to say, that's just a fixture. That's just part of a Transmog now, Atho. It's just like, well, I guess that's part of me now. Elfman dropping down real low. Is Kiosko getting big damage? Gonna be Elfman dropping down the final wreck as the turtle shot comes out for Kiosko, trying to immune as Elfman against immune of his own. Flashka from both of these boys. Gonna be quick feint death for Kiosko. Does not get an easy camo, but that's gonna be a freezing trap versus Athaman. It should be able to get away from him. Athaman sinks into the ground. His head just digging into his shoulder. Looks like he's gonna go for a pony and gonna back himself up. Could go pick up the eyes if those are up. Looks like they're not. Kiosko going around the corner. Going to be that turn evil onto the pet. The pet is an undead, so turn evil is going to fear the pet for a moment. And at Wake of Ashes is going to get a free stone on the pet. Full 5 seconds. Kiosko, while his pet is CC'd, just has to kind of deal with Athaman by himself for just a moment. Quick stone onto Atho. That's going to be adaptation though. So Kiosko now has a freezing trap that he can use versus Athaman. Whenever Atho has any kind of burst, Athaman continues getting just rampaged by that Chakram. Shield of Venus might not hold for long though, as grenades just rip through his defenses. Quick stun to Kiosko. No way for Kiosko to get out of here. Does have Spet Sack, but that's going to be lots of AoE. Freezing Trap survives this by a quick second by a hair of his health. And it's going to do the same thing he did last time. Quick Manic Bandage with a Camo Feint Death Freezing Trap combo. Elfman is going to get himself a massive heal while wings are up. No dampening just yet into this duel. Oh, why didn't I stream yesterday, Fetch? Normally Thursday and Fridays are my days off. Last week I streamed Thursday because it was PTR. I might start streaming more regular on Thursdays. I have a lot of fun hanging out with you boys. That could have been perfect time for me just to sit down and do some mage shower runs. Stone to Kiosko is going to trick it out of it. Elfman, super low in health. Bicycle protection is all he has. Might be going down here. Kiosko has definitely got quite a bit of a bite. Those grenades are doing work. I think, can somebody confirm or deny if Kiosko is running the tier set bonus? Can somebody let me know if Kiosko is running the 4-piece, or even the 2-piece of his set? Gonna be a gaming pancake up next. As on a holy death, they're gonna be pets for pets. Of Kiosko has this ghoul just shambling after him. Quick flash cut for gaming. Gonna be a flash cut for Kiosko. The pet can't really interrupt Kiosko at the moment unless he's empowered. He's not? Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. Because I was wondering, like, is it just maybe his grenade damage proccing? Or is it just all that versatility? It looks like the PvP gear is just doing wonders for this man. You're just playing the normal build and he got so much more bite to himself. Is not? Okay, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to know. Because I was wondering if maybe it's just grenades that are amped up or if it's just like his damage is just all the versa. It looks like the PvP gear is just doing wonders for Survival Hunter. I think if my say it's letting you survive a little bit better. We get into those like critical numbers of versatility gear, aren't we? Gonna be gaming. Try to see if you can get some damage with Kiosko. Quick stun. It's gonna drop down a grenade. Looks like Gaming Pancake's pet is dead, but the stun, the trinket is gonna hit Kiosko, but I think the damage is split between Kiosko as well as the pet. Big grips out for gaming. Is gonna get the armor that to join the fight. Hopefully he still has his main pet. Big grips on Kiosko. But the ghoul gets frozen. I think his summon ghoul gets frozen. But Kiosko is continuing to get gripped up back-to-back by gaming. That's a lot of free damage onto the Survival Hunter. Try to see if he can survive through all of this. But it looks like the army leader finally gasses down for a moment. Gaming, try to see if he can blast out as much damage as he can. Kiosko jumping down with the turtle shell. Manning bandages up. Gaming got AMS, so he cannot be frozen for a little bit. Between him and the pet, he should be able to disrupt any kind of healing from Kiosko. And that's going to be that pet empowered. Kiosko could be in trouble, especially if there's grips and slows. Gaming gripping him back in, stunned by the pet, worst to follow. Kiosko is going to go down as Gaming does end up taking him out. I want to know if Gaming played his tier set bonus. That demon up next, charging right through Gaming. And the Death Knight just doesn't really have much to survive. He has a full bar of runic power, might be able to transform that to healing. Huge haunt out of Night Demon as the Abomination joins the fight. Quick stun into Gaming. It's going to go for whatever heals he's got, sacrificing his pet, and it's going to carry on any of that runic power, trying to turn into healing. He has the Night Demon with full defenses, full offenses ready to go. Quick flash cut. Night Demon does not interrupt it. He had the interrupt available, but just doesn't use it. So Gaming got himself huge recovery here for a bit. Night Demon with the darkness. Try to see if you might be able to live this quick stun onto Pancake. With an I-beam to follow, Gaming does finally have his flesh god fall apart. The Army of the Dead joins the fight. If he has a stun to lock down Night Demon for a second, disrupt him from self-healing, he might be okay. Quick metamorphosis to stun all the undead pets that Gaming put out. Quick I-beam onto all these pets, but he's still gonna go down as Pancake takes him out. Ave Maria has the pet attacking immediately. Gaming has to pull him back. The momentum has been built up pretty well for this Death Knight. The pet just wanted to keep the momentum going, but he had to calm it down. That's a full pet that's transformed too. That's going to be quite a lot of your damage just kind of gone. A good thing the pet transformation is only like a minute CD. But you kind of just want to keep the momentum rolling if you can, especially against the rogue. Lock it around the Kinder Shot, going for that Kyrian setup, trying to go for a back-to-back eviscerates. Cheap shot again as the grippy hand is up. Gaming doesn't have a little bit of runic power building up. Maybe could go for death strikes. Lichborn try to heal himself. Quick best up for a second. Can at least heal himself. Worst up. The trinket is up. Maybe he can do a bunch of damage to Chalky. Gaming tried to see if he can survive it out of here. Death goes flying at Chalky, but I think it might be over for this Death Knight. Played as best as he could. But the rogue is just coming at you to have no ABF, no AMS, no nothing to really work with it. Try to do whatever you could, Lichborn, but it wasn't enough. Dampening's finally stacking it. Especially if Chalky Doc, you're playing with that wound poison, it is further reducing any kind of healing you have. Or Holy Death Knight's not being really a class that has a lot of that good survivability to just like go long term against other players. Arhi is going to be up next. I doubt Arhi is playing the tier set bonus here though. But the tier set bonus for Shaman should be getting improved next build, by the way. So that's a good news. Looks like Chucky is going to go for a bit of a reset. Arhi not picking up the eyes just yet. He's kind of hanging out. I think he was a rogue to attack him, or he's kind of hanging out by the eyes, seeing if the rogue will sap him. To pick up the eyes, the rogue will be forced to open at that point because Arhi otherwise could maybe disrupt the rogue's opener. Going to be yet another sap. And Arhi is playing a different build. No Ascendants this time. He has Sky Fury Totem, so that's a very interesting setup. Grounding Totem for in case he's going against Lubu or Chucky. Going to be Goose will join the fight. Ellie Wolves, but that's going to be lots of damage from Chucky as Arhi have to go very big defensives. Big Chain Harvest on the Chucky as he lives it. And you even drop down the Sky Fury Totem in hopes that the Chain Harvest will do lots of damage. Chucky is surrounded by the pets. And the pets are continuing to attack him even though after he went into Shadow Mode for a second. Wait, now that Arhi is playing Elemental Wolves, I am actually wondering maybe he's playing the tier set. I'm surprised I did well for 1-0. Pancake, you did fine, my dude. You did perfectly fine. Now, my question to you, did you use the tier set bonus or did you just use PvP gear? I'm wondering, because we can't really see what kind of gear you guys use. Although, I think it would be awesome if you could see if you use a tier set or not. Archie, I'm thinking, is PvP gear, but because it's playing LA Wolves, it's almost like a slight chance he might be playing to the tier set bonus. Slightest chance ever. But Chucky is looking to... How do you not get AoE there? That was a crash lightning right in your face. He literally swung past you and the rogue just kept going like it's nothing. I didn't? Okay. I think a lot of you guys are just using PvP gear then. Gonna be lots of birds out of Chucky Ducky versus Archie. Archie trying to see if he might be able to deal with this with the Earth Elemental giving him a little bit extra health stun onto Archie, onto Chucky. And Archie looking to maybe fish out for the Earth Wolves or the Elemental Wolves back up. Chucky looking for the reset. Skyfury down as Archie wants to go for some big blaster damage. But that's going to be a quick reset by the Rogue and not much Archie can really do. Got himself the Earth Elemental Totem or Earth Shield. God, Earth Elemental Totem. I guess he does have Earth Elemental Totem, which mine is the totem. Those things used to have a totem, by the way. And I think if you used to kill the totem, they'll be gone. Yeah, was that busted? It's like, because totems die pretty quickly. Did totems always have low health back in the day? Like when they added elemental, did the totems have like no health? Because like it was the easiest way to like get rid of the pet. Just kill the totem. Easy. A good thing there's just a proper elemental. Archie looking for this rogue. Looks like none of the eyes are up. And Chucky looking for a bit of a reset. Playing it a bit cheesy, but wants to play it safe to make sure he's all good to go. But goes to get champion one of these days. Yo, gaming, my guy, if you go 1v4, easy. You're champion in my heart though. Tier said secondaries and animal are just way worse than PvP gear. I agree with you that. But some of them are like really strong, like 30% more damage for your grenades, or 80% if you get procs and kill commands. It might be worth dropping a little bit of that versatility for like 30% raw damage. You know, like versatility is not going to be able to get you 30% more with the DRs and secondary stats. So that's why I'm wondering, like some of the tier sets might be pretty strong, especially if you can get them in the higher item level. Archie looking to find the rogue, cannot quite find him just yet, hanging out by the eye in case rogue will sap him. Looks like rogue isn't going for a sap. Archie is ready to flame shock him as soon as possible, but Chucky is going for the full reset, waiting for the vanish. So Chucky is literally just playing out the rogue long game. So we're basically just waiting until the rogue decides, hey, I want to open now. Now I have cooldowns, so now I want to play. Playing it really safe. I'm kind of surprised. Quick kidney shot onto Archie, looking for that big Kyrian burst, trying to get the Shadow Strikes in, cheap shot to follow. That's back-to-back eviscerates while the Kyrian burst is up. Going to be Ghostful joining the fight. As Archie got himself walled, got himself a little bit of self-heals rolling. Might even be Sky Fury if he wants to get himself set up. Quick heal that doesn't get interrupted by Chucky. Trying to go for that kick. Interrupt, but got juked on it. Stun totem onto Chucky. Does get hit, and all of a sudden does not connect chicken for Chucky as he goes for a full reset. Archie trying to see if he can find him with Chain Harvest, but ends up healing himself instead. And the rogue got himself a full reset. If Archie could find the rogue some way, somehow, hit him with a flame shock. If he goes around the corner, you might be able to see him. Oh, hopefully his camera. They got them camera angles. No, the rogue is right. Rogue is going exactly where he is, like perfectly lined up against him. That is a big unfortunate, man. That is huge unfortunate. Might just be one of those rogues that ends up sitting in stealth, which not much we can do about it. Except we could appreciate the mog that Archie got going on here. Look at this thing. I think parts of this are hunter pieces and shaman pieces. Whoa. The rogue opens up without advantage. Trinket by Archie with a cheap shot to lock him down again. But since he's an orc, does not sit stuns long at all. Quick blind by the rogue. Yeah, maybe that's where Trinket might have been useful, is against the blind. But maybe the rogue will be brave and will come out to play earlier. Archie does have advantage of shorter CDs and cooldown reduction by the Ghost Wolves. A pretty big advantage, I might add. Has himself the Earth Shield in case he wants to give himself a little bit more healing. Kidney shot by the rogue. And Archie takes a bit of damage from the Rouge. Chucky doesn't really have a lot to work with here. Still got plenty of damage. The Kyrian burst is coming through as Archie got himself Ghost Wolves to get him lots of Maelstrom. Has plenty of mana to work with it. Sunder with a stun, and that's going to be Sky Fury down. Maybe he has himself a huge Chain Harvest. Try to go for the big blaster. Huge element blast. And Chucky is kind of out in the open. Not much he can really do. Try to go for Shadow Melt. Cloak of Shadows. Zad, but Cloak keeps him alive. Has a little bit more health. Just one health available. Archie needs to just do a little bit more damage. Flame Shock on the rogue is not enough. Then Shadowy Duel by Chucky trying to get himself a setup. No kidney shot. It looks like Archie taking him out with Luwu God XYZ. Gonna be up next as a Shadow Priest. Trying to see if he might be able to match up to Archie, as Archie, I think, is kind of It's hard to tell if he's really drained of cooldown since he's playing for such short CD build this time around with wolves and everything. Quick interrupt on the Shadow as Lubu is going to have a lot of his flesh cup just removed. We're not going to have a little bit of that bolster at the start of the arena. Quick stun, going to be Archie getting stuck with a totem. And it's going to walk, totem, with a grenade. It's going to walk away from it as soon as he can. As Lubu building up a bit of damage versus Archie. Was going for a full reset. The Shadow Priest got all burst. Archie is melting to the Zots little by little. The Mages to the Dead and Siphon around the corner are not helping him much. Gonna be the Sky Fury. Quick penetration. Lubu taking down the Sky Fury with a single shot of Word Pain. It is gonna jump down. Archie wants to go for that chase. Needs that Maelstrom. Lubu better be very, very careful with his defenses. Quick Thunder by Archie. Could go for an interrupt. No interrupt actually. Lubu got himself full Void Eruption. The horror effect is connected with Archie. Quick silence right after as he gets himself Ghost Souls rolling. Should be able to get himself some heals. Lubu, not a lot of defense on Archie with a quick Storm Strike at the end. Gaming with 2 kills. Archie with 2 kills. And I think one of them might have left over in Team 1, but I could be wrong. But that was a match where quite a lot of people, except for Team 2, they didn't really get to play. I think G-Funk didn't get a chance. Alright, chat. Let's see if we still have a group for a PTR. We might go one more and we'll hop back on EU for some normal duels. Hard resetting? Yeah, sometimes people hard reset, but not much you can really do about it. But it's okay. Yeah, some games are just gonna happen like that. Not much you can really do about it now, boys. Let's see if we still have groups of PTR. We can do one more. I'm down to do one more. And then we'll do some normal EU duels. Ужас, да, я согласен. Ужас с этим рогом. Ужас. Archie said, basically it's like a Russian word of horrible. We lost one. Alrighty, Pancake lost one. Crazy, I want to see if you lost any. If you still as a group. Has someone played better in these games? Maybe. Oh, there's actually been changes to the Rogue tier set that I want to look at later. Maybe make a video on. Lost all. That's okay. Lost everybody, but it's fine, boys. I think it's time for us to hop back on the European servers. Have some good old-fashioned EU duels that we've been waiting for. You guys ready? Let's get some EU duels done. Let's get some actual EU duels done, yeah? Thank you, boys, so much for joining me on PTR. I appreciate it. Let's change gears. Let's go back to EU. Have some good ones. These were great on PTR, though. I'm thinking of whom to try. Now thinking Mage Tower or Duels? Are you going to join us in Duels? Are you joining us in Duels? We're doing some in EU right now. Alrighty, boys. Let's change the title of the stream to 915. And do 915 instead of PTR. Here we go. Nice. Wait. Nice. Okay, cool. Now we'll do some EU, boys. Собирать группу. Собирать группу на Европе. Но мы будем европейские дуэли на лайв-серверов. Мы сделали чуть-чуть дуэли на PTR. И сейчас группа не распали. У нас групп нет больше, группа Alliance вся разрушила, и будем европейские. We're gonna do EU duels. Gonna do EU duels, boys. So let's switch it up a little bit, do some EU duels. I'm also proud of myself for doing good. Your gaming, you did fantastic, fam. You did great. Hey, you showed off on Holy Death Knight in a good light. You did really, really well. That's awesome. Alrighty, boys. Switching gears, going back over to EU. You read above. I've done on my second account on my warrior. I had 180 HP left to die in 1 second. I killed it. Now I have 2 arms warriors, 2 accounts down. Really? 180 HP left. Yo, that's awesome. Done on my second account on warrior. Oh, okay. I feel arms was hard. Yeah, arms was not an easy one for sure. But now that you know how to do it, now that you've done it, like you had the experience, and now it's easy, right? That's how I feel about the Auto Rogue one. Once you've done it, it's easy. Subtlety, more or less the same. Speak French, Dalaran? No. No. That's about as French as I know is no. That's literally all I know in French. Alrighty, boys. Let me do an announcement real quick. Switching back to EU duels today, boys. EU 5V5 duels. Get in here. Streaming now. There we go. Quick announcement. Said you got a group. Let's go. 3 out of 5. Righty. With just 2 more boys. We can get a group on Alliance. Get some EU boys. We'll be good to go. I think tomorrow we'll just do normal duels tomorrow for NA. I think we'll try that. I knew how to do it, but it's still not easy. Just DPS luck or not, more critical success. I mean, you know how to play it cleanly though, right? With the ads on how to deal with them and then rotate your cooldowns into the boss. It is a very tight DPS check, but if you have consumables, it should be good. That's how I felt about my rogue. Like, I feel like eventually I got like the damage to be as tight as I can versus that boss. I'm able to survive it into that enrage, and as long as you have something to use, like Cloak of Shadows at the end, just to finish the boss as you get in those ads right before they spawn, that's all you can really do, you know? You're so cute. I so style. What's up, equality? I don't know your friends though. The Sentry's ready to go. We just need one more group over on EU, boys, and we'll be up and running. Who has a group over on EU? Do we have a boy Cracker maybe making one? Do we have your boy Cracker trying to get a group of 5V5 1v1 duels? Maybe potentially this Cracker wants to go in and blast. Somebody asked Cracker if he wants to get a group of 5 boys. We can keep Cracker back to back if he wants to. Drums and everything, yeah, you have to. First boss is easy, second boss is hard with drums. Yeah, it is difficult. I definitely think the Psychotronic Trinket and the potion, Unbridled Fury, helped a lot. Kragar Arinit on Paka Nipridiot. Okay. Do we have a second group over in EU, boys? We just need one more, dude. Atho, Chrysler, or anybody else on EU. You guys can whoop one up together. I'm sure we'll have boys that want to join in. So I'm late for the duels, my guy. Celtic, you missed some PTR duels. We only had 2, but they were fantastic. So we got to use some of the new trinkets. I'm mostly PvP gear, not arena gear, not tier set gear just yet. But yeah. You want to transfer my DK fam? Maybe 1,000 more years. Yeah, Prisma, don't gotta transfer. Don't worry about it. Cracker doing arenas, I guess maybe makes an intro. Maybe Cracker will make an intro. I'm sure he'll be down for it. I'm glad he's enjoying the arenas though. I saw that he was, I think, playing Fury. So I'm hoping he likes it. Hell yeah. Going some pretty dead. Alexi, tu budeš dueli? Možda grupa na centri, нужно вторая группа на Европе. Looks like Jesus has one. Let's go, boys. You got us this group over on the EU. Ready to go. That's what I love about the Team EU. Boys, the EU boys, you guys love duels so much. Literally, I feel like I could literally start streaming it at like what seems to be 6 in the morning for you guys. You guys will always have groups for duels every single time. You guys love these duels so much. Biggest supporters of the dueling arena scene of the World of Warcraft, dude. Literally us with Cracker and a handful of other players. I keep it the duel scene live and kicking, boys. Replacement message, there it is. Thank you so much, Crane, for the continued message. Also, Crane, can you spam out my links, please? Appreciate ya. Can the Crane bot spam out my links, please? Thank you so much. So right now, Walt, yo, so good, Christ, don't worry about it. That's how I'm gonna get the haste for his boots. Yo, my guy, good luck. Wait, are those haste boots that good for you? For PvP? Is that good? Hell yeah. The PTR tomorrow, EU, can join those as well? We could. If you guys want to, we could try PTR duels tomorrow. I think it was just very difficult for us to get groups together. So I think I'll just let NA groups have a chance. I think when we get double legendaries, I definitely want to go back into PTR. But I think tomorrow we'll just do normal duels. It was so difficult just to get groups for PTR that I want to do more games, whether it's online or PTR. Definitely, I'm interested to see what PTR is like. But I'd rather have more games than have more of you guys get a chance to play. Which, I'll think about it. Archie gonna be up with his Mage Tower skin, looking like a Mountain Dew boy on live server. Snazzy opening up with a bakery and board sheep shot, not giving Archie much of an opportunity to get himself a breather. Archie trying to switch gears. It's gonna go for those elemental wolves. Playing that Sky Fury just like he played over in PTR. Cloak of Shadows for Snazzy as he's looking to get the hell out of there with a Shadow Mill just to make sure the clean escape happens. I feel like Cloak of Shadows might have been a bit of an overkill, personally, as a rogue, because I think you just Shadow Milled. Unless he had a flame shock on him, maybe that's why. Get a shot into Archie, get him back in there. Archie chooses to trinket out of it. Could be a blind on a Snazzy if he ever gets low. As looks like he's starting to dip, there goes the vanish. He always has his way out of there. Archie did burn a wall for this one. Still has Earth Elemental. So Snazzy's getting back in there, even though Earth Elemental is present. He knows that there's that health bow for Archie, but he just keeps playing against it either way. The Snazzy looking for that reset versus Archie. Wants to go for the big old opener. And he's gonna get the Shadow Strike in. Quick Sunder bar. He does set up a stun. Looks like he doesn't go for stun totem instead of healing totem. Snazzy taking a bit of damage from that Sunder. Going for the full cheap shot. Wombo combo onto Archie, or Kin shot rather. And is looking just to stay next to him. The Earth Elemental does fade. Frost Wolves and Fire Wolves are up. Archie trying to get a slow one to Snazzy. Is dropping him into the totem. Snazzy killing the totem immediately. Got him some evasion for a little bit. The Alley Blast does follow through. The Skyfury totem is still up. So Archie stays near Skyfury totem. He'll actually be able to let his spells do a little bit extra damage. Gonna be a big damage out of Snazzy though. Kyrian setup versus Archie continues to blast damage into the Shaman. And there goes the blindness. Archie tops him up with what looks like a lay on hands. Snazzy needs to get himself another reset. Saboteur, does he have the flame check rolling? He might. He doesn't, so he's actually clean as clean can be. Oh, gonna be a kidney shot for Archie. As Snazzy's continuing to blast him out. Cheap shot, that's gonna be more damage. Snazzy continuing to blast damage into Archie. And Archie going for them Sunders. Back-to-back Snazzy look for the Shadow Step reset. Does get a Shadow Step reset with the Sky Fury. That was a pretty big chain harvest out of Archie. The Ghosts join in, so Snazzy can't really go anywhere. Trying to DFA out of there onto Archie. Does avoid the CC quick cloak. Helps out the avoidance of CC to follow through. Snazzy though getting booped in. Quick blast by Archie. Does not need weapons in order to send the fire power of the elements just to blast him out of the game. And who's going to be up next over for the other team, boys? Who's going to be up and available next? We'll just have to wait and see. Oh. It looks like it's going to be maybe Ava Maria. Athaman on that team. Jesus. Kioska. Somebody's going to go next. Archie got himself plenty of damage. We're only 3 minutes into the duel. No dampening just yet. Looks like Ava Maria is going to be up next. Given an opportunity to get at least a full flesh cut, was Archie letting him stay over there, in fact encouraging him to stay over there with that Earthbind totem. Quick stun by the Paladin, almost jumping off the side of the bridge. It's gonna go for the huge damage versus Archie, not even with the wings. That's just the Paladin's procs and crits. Imagine how much deadlier that would have been with wings. I think try not to get a trick out of Archie just yet. Try to maybe get him low enough, make him spend all that mana. Quick stun onto Ava Maria. Gonna be the Skyfury totem. Alien Blast right now is Archie going in for a full caster mode. That Alien Blast acting as if he's Ellie Shaman stun onto Archie. Does Ava Maria go for the biggest burst possible? Building up the resources, not really committing damage just yet. Tossing out the Vanquish's Hammer. Looks onto Archie with a Hex onto Ava Maria. Cannot quite kill the totem. Can only just get booped back and forth. Gonna be Archie leaping back in there with the Feral Spirit, Feral Lunge. Now Ava Maria getting a couple slows onto Archie, but that's all they can really do. Still continue to build up resources. Yet to burn their wings. But the moment they do, it could be massive, massive damage. Now the Alley Blast into Ava Maria, taking a bit of that Alley Blast. Even though while there's no dampening, Ava Maria is still kind of lowish on health, is not fully recovering. Wings Proc is up right now. Skyfury totem up for Archie. Ava Maria, do they go for the biggest damage with the Wings Proc? Maybe real Wings. Gonna be the Gavel up and running. Big procs for Ava Maria. Still no, will not burn Wings up. Oh, with the Alley Blast from that Skyfury. Getting a big crit. Archie surprising Maria. As Maria Paladin tried to stay careful, tried to stay quiet, tried to stay nimble and quick, but then gets blasted out of what feels like nowhere. That's harsh. That is really, really harsh. They were safe too. They were clean and careful. They were safe until a blast just came in through immediately. It's going to be Athaman getting locked out into that totem just like Ava Maria with a Hex, but the adaptation does get proc. Archie getting stunned as he's trying to jump down. Atha throwing in the Kyrian burst. Archie does have a trinket, but chooses not to. Oh, Archie chooses not to trinket as he didn't see the burst out of Atha until the last second and does end up paying for it. Man, the burst out of these two just out of nowhere. Vatsa is up next as well versus Athaman, who got himself bubble off. And Atha throwing in them judgments versus Vatsa. Vatsa, do you also have the green? He does have the green Shaman Mog. Got the Mountain Dew Shaman, fell Elemental Shaman. He looks so good. Oh yeah. Archie says he's pressed the wrong key. Been there before. I was doing my Shadow Priest Mage Tower, and I felt like a lot of my attempts, it was just like I was getting so overwhelmed to just panic and press the wrong key when it could have won so many times over. It was kind of nuts. Gonna be Atha with the Shield of Vengeance. Adaptation's back up by the looks of it. Vatsa just trying to build up some resources, but seeing that hammer, he's like, I don't want to deal with that at all. Atha actually committing a full wreck of Final Verdict into the totem just to make sure he can move versus Vatsa. Vatsa is gonna hit with a slow Atha and looking for a bit of that recovery though. Vatsa with that wall. And maybe Vatsa could now go for damage. That was the Sentence Wolves. Maybe can make something work with just a Wind Fury totem. With a Wind Fury proc. Potentially. Athaman swinging by him, going for a bit of a duel as he walks by, hits him, and then kind of wears out. Gonna be stunned to Atha, could be in big trouble. Is gonna be able to catch a bit of healing. Does he have the resources in order to keep himself alive though? I don't know if he does. Vatsa got a lot of pressure on him. Athaman is gonna try to see if he can bust himself out of that on a pony. Gonna be a Frost Shock slowing him down, trying to get a heal, gonna get juked on. Atha got himself Flash Alliance, but maybe Vatsa can do enough damage in order to blast through the healing. Athaman is continuing to try to heal as best as he can. Looks like he was able to recover and sustain. Quick hacks into Atha, adaptation proccing. Flash cut out for Vatsa, and Athaman needs the holy power in order to keep himself alive, trying to burn off whatever man he's got. Getting interrupted on hold, he could be in bad trouble though. Not a lot of defense available at the moment. Might be able to go for wings and just heal himself. Vatsa has Goso's back up and running. Gonna be a Seraphim. Vatsa again. Goso trying to see if he can reset. Gonna be a trinket for Vatsa as he sees the wings out of Atha. As Athaman looking to maybe end right here blind as Vatsa just kind of floats downwards. Oh, big blast out of Athaman, picking up that Kyrian. Oh man, was stuck around to that Necrolord gameplay for not Necrolord, Vente gameplay for so long. Trying Necrolord, blasting boys out of here. Playing that Kyrian, does the cheese blind strat. Absolutely just busting these guys up. 2 shamans down. G-Funk looking to maybe not become another statistics for Atha. As Athaman got himself good win rate strategies versus these boys. Blessical Protection actually give him quite a lot of defensives though. Maybe with a 15% damage buff if he's running the right conduit. G-Funk unable to really remove Blessical Protection, which gives Athaman an opportunity to at least recover in health. So now he looks a lot healthier when fighting versus G-Funk, who's continuing to sling in whatever dots he can. Freezing Trap is not going to bust Athaman out with his adaptation just yet. Got himself Hand of Freedom, stun to G-Funk. G-Funk triggers, final wreck is up. G-Funk's taking lots of damage. Got himself Exila last second, quick feint death for a moment. The pet is stunned for it now. Got himself cooldowns. Athaman with Shield of Vengeance, maybe. Oh, G-Funk with a quick kill shot right in the chest. Kill shot right back to him as he pops the turtle. As Kioska look to edit him right now. G-Funk barely surviving this at 22% damage. He ain't healing much. And G-Funk I think might be down to another kill shot. My goodness, just should have pointed that crossbow right into Atha's chest, pull the trigger, the bolt just went in, shattering Athaman's ribs. My goodness, Mogdem is just gonna go on for the full burst, banner, everything is up, just spinning to win, spinning, dancing this boy. Should have forced Fortnite dancing this guy down. Quick turtle and a flesh scuff for Kioska with a manning bandage. Mogdem better be careful because that could be a freezing trap for him as the shields are about to go down. Gonna be the pet slain as he's trying to get himself revived. Quick steel trap onto Mogdem with the flesh scuff for the warrior as Kioska dives into camo. If Mogdem can just leap on top of him randomly, does do it with a blaze storm. Can he chase it after Kioska, trying to get those mortal strikes in there. Reflect is up. Kioska's gonna have to delay his trap for a second or two before he gets himself a reset. Now he can go for that reset if he needs it. Quick fear by Mogdem. Just trying to do whatever damage he can. Freeze the trap. Oh, trinkets out of it immediately. Kiosk got no health at all. Could be executes with that Warbreaker. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of here. Quick charge, but Mogdem charging right through him with Jesus up next. The Frost Death Knight looking to end this duel as we are hitting that 9-minute, 10-minute mark, 29% dampener. Just throwing in Dragon. Gonna be a Reflect interrupted by Jesus. Reflect. Actually, he used Interrupt just to make sure he doesn't reflect any normal, any important spells versus Mogdem. Because if you use Interrupt, it will reflect. As a melee, you don't reflect nothing. Hey, Jesus popped off every defensive AMS, IBF. He got popped everything actually versus that warrior. And then going on for more damage to the Mamaka. Mamaka with the Survival Hunter. The snowball between the pet and him does actually get to balance, but looks like the snowball was stuck on the Kevin Slime instead. That Kevin Slime helping desync the snowball. So Mamaka isn't just always getting bonked on the head by that thing. Just with a full set of runic power, full bar. Could go for a lot of healing. Maybe damage with Frost Strikes, which got buffed a little bit, like 30% buff. Which isn't awful, but it's not amazing either. Mamaka just backpedaling out of there completely. Wants to go for a reset, maybe even get himself a camo. Jesus, might be looking at Mamaka, knows that there could be a Hunter's mending bandage as well as a camo here. Mamaka diving into a camo. Is the pet dotted though? The pet is dotted, so Mamaka cannot get himself a full camo. That is the advantage that Jesus has, as long as he puts a dot on the pet. the Mamaka will not be able to get himself a quick reset. Mamaka could though use Manic Bandage on the pet to clear him of diseases, Feign Death to clear on his own dot, then go for the camo. And that's what the Hunter might need to do, is might just need to Manic Bandage the pet just to remove that disease. Jesus, approaching, stalwart, ready to go, got himself Pillar of Frost, blind to Mamaka, trick inside of it, needs to keep the Hunter close in order to let the remote switcher do the damage. Might be going for the grip stun onto Mamaka, got the snowball to bounce, the snowball bouncing to the pet and Kevin slimes it, so Mamaka's not taking any of the damage. Last snowball bounced on his head and does drop him down though. My goodness, boys. I love the game where everybody gets a chance to play. Jesus, snapping out 2 kills though. Very well done. Very well done. Alright, boys, let's get another one up and running, yeah? Another one for the EU boys. Can we get another group? Can you guys make one more group? Name it. Yes, you can. If you want to make a group, you're more than welcome to Athaman. The mock before playing Ventir. It's only fair to return the favor. I wouldn't mock him for it. I wouldn't mock him for it, but it is nice seeing you shine as Kyrian and Necrolord and all them specs. You know, all them builds. Sentry's ready. So is Jesus. We'll get another group with Sentry and Jesus. If you guys want to switch up your teams a little bit, swap out some people. If somebody wants to back out, maybe let some new people play. You guys are more than welcome to. I won't force you guys to like bail out. But if you guys want to do it, more than welcome to. Or if you make some groups, you guys know how to do it. Yeah, big applause. Shaman Dio, very strategic. Strategic dot. It is strategic, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you're good, you're good. Focus your target your pet and you can see if the dots if you don't have another way. Yes, that's true. You could focus target your pets. Speaking of all the Kyrian Reds, not everyone. Oh, okay. I feel ya, I feel ya. I'm feeling that. Alright, let's see if Jesus Sentry are ready. We got a queue up, but I think we might have to re-queue. They might have bugged out. Man, just blasting out of them. Shaman D restores health, mana, ever earning power, etc. Dal. Shaman Dew restores health, mana, energy. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Shaman Dew is an item, you mean? You mean it's an item like a consumable? Wait a second. Like for Mage Tower, you mean? Or like in PvP? I hope it doesn't work in Arena. That'd be kind of busted. For Mage Tower, that could be amazing. Where's the EU Necro Assassins? Yo, anybody want to hop on the Necro or the Assassin Rogue? For you, boy, what's in the cooler? Let's do this, Mr. What's in the Cooler. The day that we get a Necrolord Assassin in these duels for EU or NA, and you're in a chat, you'll need to tell us what's in the cooler, for real. Hope it's not a body. Just imagination, sorry. Oh, you think so? Oh, just Shaman Dew? No, it's just imagination? Okay. Sounds good. I think I saved that one, right? I hope I did. I certainly hope I did. Alright, switch. We got ourselves Team 1 together with Ath. Oh man, on that team we got ourselves Jesus in the back. Kiosk Survival Hunter looks like maybe ready for us to go. Snazzy, ready to blast some boys with eviscerates. And Ava Maria rocking their Mage Tower set. It looks really good. On the other team we got ourselves G-Fuck and Survival Arky as well as Vatso as enhancements. Switching up the Mogs a little bit. Mamak as another survival. And Mogdem gonna be first up as a Fury Warrior. Kiosk is going to be his first challenge. Kiosk is going to have to go for a very kiting game with a lot of CC to beat Mogdem. Mogdem is very susceptible to crowd controls, but if he ever gets to break through CC for just a second and just get a couple globals in Kiosk, it could really turn things around. That's Kiosk looking for a bit of a reset versus Mogdem. Off the bat, just setting up a steel trap in case he needs to kite. This is going to be a charge trap to follow Mogdem, getting up close and personal. Got him some sharpening stones. Going to be the banner in order to give him some movement speed and also immunity to slows. He does not get reduced below 100% slow. Quick reflect into Kiosk. How would you go for a turtle shot really early? As Mogdem just eats that steel trap, he's going to go for a Blaze Storm. Can't attack Kiosk's pet, but Mogdem already just putting a hamper into the plan of Kiosk. Will not have a freezing trap again for a bit. Steel trinket into a freezing Stun into a trinket. Kiosk is below health into that execute. Can't even walk far enough away with that steel trap. But Mogdem just pops reflect in case there's a freezing trap right next to it. Looking to back up out of there. Maybe a flash gun is available. Looks like try to go for first aid. Isn't able to. Snazzy is not going to give this man much opportunity to reset. This is going to Zerka Rage out of a cheap shot to follow Mogdem. Maybe can go for fear potentially if he has it still. Oh, nope. Not gonna be given opportunity. And just like Snazzy didn't really give him a chance, G-Funk ain't gonna give the rogue a chance. He's gonna start getting aggressive as early as possible. Quick disarm. G-Funk doesn't really need a weapon in order to do some of the damage he needs. He just got grenades in his back pocket as well as a hidden mini crossbow for the serpent stings and kill shots. He got the bolts. And Snazzy's gonna have to go for a bit of a reset. G-Funk is playing the crows. Do the crow's dot disappears when you vanish? I think it used to, right? It used to like stay as a debuff, but it did nothing when you vanish because the crows can't technically attack you. It is for the rogue, it looks like you get surrounded by crows, but it just looks scary. It just gives you a panic. Not an opener of the stun off the bat, but Snazzy is not going to see the freezer trap long at all though. Rolling up a cheap shot on G-Funk, taking him out, eviscerating the guy out of there. Playing to that Kyrian burst to Snazzy, getting those big eviscerates back to back. Taking out the warrior, sniping out G-Funk. Who's going to be up next? Is it going to be one of the shamans or is it maybe going to be Mamaka? Looks like it is going to be one of the shamans as Vatsu going to go for a flesh grab before he engages the rogue, trying to make sure he's got the protective barrier of the Necrolord Covenant. Snazzy with a bit of a reset. Cooldowns down are going to be Vanish Trinket as well as a Shadow Blades and Blind. I guess he used Blind on versus G-Funk. Cheap shot onto Vatsu, open it up with that Kyrian, just slicing right through the Fleshka shield, and a huge eviscerate to put Vatsu at half health. Vatsu trying to keep this rogue in place. Clocker shot is being burned for that SATA totem. Snazzy wants to make sure he got mobility, he got resets. He's going to shadow step to Vatsu as he's surrounding the bend. Hope to maybe dip behind him around the corner. The Earthbind totem is going to slow the rogue down quite a bit. Cheap shot as Vatsu gives himself a huge proc though. Snazzy not in the greatest position in order to take the damage from Vatsu. That is an orc with orc rachel, so he's not going to sit stuns long at all. Quick zap into Snazzy as he's trying to get himself a bit of a reset. Quick shadow step in the smoke bomb, does not have a reset. Sunder doesn't quite reach him. Snazzy does not have anything at all though, and Vatsu ends up zapping him down. Man, the burst out of these is quite huge. I like it. Vatsu zapping him, stopping the heart. Literally just shocking him with a defib. Battlefield, what, 3 or 4 style. One of those two. I think it's 3 or 4. I think 4 had the same thing. He got character to Athaman, and the adaptation is going to get him out of that. So you see Vatsu can use the next stun with the Sunder combo in order to lock down Atha for a second. Vatsu playing out a different build. Looks like he's taking a page out of Arhi's book. Quick blind by Atha, avoiding the stun totem. Going to be also the blind on all these pets. Big blast out of Vatsu. Does he have the final verdict? It's going to be a while as Vatsu trying to heal. Hodge to follow with a trinket out of the shaman as Athaman continues to just blast him out. Going to be that totem to disrupt it for a moment, using the final verdict in order to be able to blast out the static totem. That is tough, dude. Having to use that ability, all that damage, all that potential onto that totem. That's rough, man. But I think that totem has a bit of health. I don't think it gets auto attack through. Ellie blasted to Atha is making sure to watch out for his health bar. Vatsu got that Ellie damage rolling. Ellie blast got himself the lightning bolts, playing out the Necrolord Covenant, so you got defensiveness, but also the lightning bolts back to back with Primordial Bolt, doing shadow damage. So it could be pretty rough. Quick interrupt on the Hex, that gives Vatsu a perfect opportunity to get a full flesh scuff rolling, with Ghost Wolves joining in the duel. As Athaman tried to see if he could survive this, Ellie Blast unable to break through a flesh scuff at first, but another blast goes through right after. Man, Vatsu got himself like really good poke damage. Like if you got a Maelstrom, he's chilling. Lightning bolts, Ellie Blast, especially since they're buffing the conduit very, very soon. It's gonna be really good. It's an enhancement. Boy, what shitting. This enhancement is my student, is what Arhi says. Looks like Vatsu is learning from Arhi. Literally taking a page out of his book. Gonna be a quick hex. Athaman with adaptation. Looks like the adaptation does not break though. I think the Sunder might have created a DR for incapacitation effects. That's where the hex did not break and did not trigger the adaptation trinket. Athaman kind of sitting lowish on health. Gonna be Gosu's biting at his toes with a final wreck as he tried to do the most damage. Vatsu, quick catch up on heal with a wall. Looks like he's gonna be pretty healthy. Lined up a Primordial Bolt, maybe with double zaps onto Athaman. It looks like he's getting the zaps back to back. Athaman should be able to recover Word of Glories as well as all that holy power. We are hitting that 5-minute mark, 6-minute mark rather, 6% dampening. So the healing is gonna start taking a little bit of a beating over time. It's going to hurt both Vatsu as well as Athaman because both of them are classes that use healing as part of their survivability. With Athaman building the holy power and using it for Word of Glories rather than offensives, and for Vatsu using the Maelstrom, which has a lot more of a defensive potential in PvP than offensive, unless you're using things like Chain Harvest or Ellie Blast. Those abilities seems to do quite a bit of damage, and Vatsu letting himself play up the Elemental Shaman role, letting the Ghosts do damage, build that Maelstrom, just throwing in zaps and Ellie Blast at Athaman. Only really closing the gap if he needs to. As he literally just playing that range. Flame Shock, Frost Shock, Lightning Bolts, Elite Blast. He's basically got everything but Lava Burst. If only Watson could have Lava Burst, I think he'd probably use them too. I think he would literally use him just to be this enhancement Ellie hybrid. But he's playing as hybrid as he can. And these Elemental Blasts do get a bit of a bite. Gonna get an interrupt from the Atha on that Holy. So he might be in a bit of trouble. Still trying to go for Flash of Lights. Watson just going for that Hex. Is going to proc adaptation. So I think Watson is just setting up for a Sunder Stun onto Atha. And he wants to make sure that he's healthy. Got himself Ghost Rules with the Heal Totem. Got himself a little bit of healing from it. Most likely running the Healing Totem Conduit, which is helping out a ton. And it's just kind of drawing the game out a little bit longer into the 14% dampener. He got himself full CDs back up. Ghost was very, very soon. So I don't think Watsu's playing a... I don't know what legend this man is running, but I don't think he's playing the Ghost Wolf Lego. He might be playing someone else. I'm not sure which Lego he's playing. But it gotta be something else. Shield Advantage up for Atha. It looks like Watson just doesn't want to touch it at all. Stun. Gonna be out on Atha. Tricking for Watson as he goes in for a wall. Blind onto Watson. But he does have himself wall. Should be able to survive this burst. Unless somehow Atha just crits. Oh! Shield Advantage at the very end. Even the wall couldn't hold him healthy enough in order to... Oh no. Oh, I'm out of words, man. I don't know what to say there. I feel like that was just rough. That was full wall. He got CC chained back to back. Athman is going to be going down to RK as he gets interrupted. Man, that Shield of Vengeance popping at the end too, dude. That's just out of chain CC. You got no trinket, no nothing. RK tried to drop down a stun. Totem for Ave Maria. Blasted just got absolutely blasted by Archie. Trinket out for Archie immediately as Ave Maria just going for the full burst. Are they going to have the same success as Atha? Because Atha was able to blast through the wall completely. It didn't even matter. My goodness, that's some ungodly damage by this Paladin. What is it? A 40% damage reduction ignored completely by Red Paladin. Lordy. Ave Maria with wings up and running. Maybe can get himself a Crusader proc. Gonna be the Skyfarer Totem down for Archie. Could go for some big damage with Ave Maria. Massive Ellie Blast Ave Maria with a Shield of Vengeance, but it's gonna be diminished with 24% dampener. Ave Maria might be going for the bubble right now. Should be have her hand over the bubble, her finger over the bubble, ready to press it. Archie leaping in with a Fellow Spirits. No bubble out of the Paladin just yet. Trying to recover in hell. That is enough elemental for him to at least generate some resources off of. Quick Wake of Ashes, another Ellie Blast. Ave Maria might be looking at a defensive here. Looks like Hand of Freedom, Hand of Glories are keeping alive. The Ghost is going for lots of damage. Duels jump in. Chain Harvest just ends up completely draining them of their health bar. And Jesus is going to be up next. Quick grab onto Archie, waiting for that grabbing hand to get another grab as well onto the Shaman. It looks like a Sunder is going to separate the two. It's down onto Archie. Does not have a trigger, does not have a wall. Sounds to follow. And Jesus is going to be able to cap him out. With Mamika as the last one left over on the team 2. Trying to see if they might be able to get some damage blasting out versus Jesus. Snowball is up. The pet is up for Mamika. It is going to exchange the snowballs back and forth. Jesus is going to get that grip. Got himself the full bar of ruin power. For those death strikes can convert a lot of that resource into healing, but Jesus get a hit with a slow. Got himself Lichborn in order to get himself Death Coil heals. It is helping himself a little bit, trying to generate whatever runic power he can. Is going to go for the pet sacrifice. Could go for a death pack since he's away from Mamika too. But in the death pack will at least give you health as long as you can stay away from the hunter, so the hunter can't really take advantage of the health necrotics that you apply to yourself. That's something we see Deathheads do a lot in these 5v5 1v1 duels. Flash shot for Jesus is going to get hit with a quick muzzle. At least get himself a slow into Mamika. Maybe could set up a blind. Blind into Mamika is going to trick out of it as the most winter is getting set up. Mamika is definitely going to get stunned up. And Jesus got himself Pillar of Frost ready to go. Does he have the bigger blitz back to back? Getting one. Maybe can get a second one up and running. How about you go for Deathpack with the IBF? How about you go very defensive here? Cannot really get obliterates back to back. Mamika hit with the silence, but Jesus at no way for him to heal. Fully necrotic out. Maybe can wait out for a moment until he gets necrotics off. That's going to be the pet stunning Jesus. I think it's over for the death. I think Mamika got him pinned. It is going to be able to just raptor strike him, eviscerate him out of here. Man, that's a rough one. But everybody got to play another game where everybody got a chance here, which I like to see. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one up and running, yeah? I like these duels, man. I like these duels. Hopefully, we'll come back to... I'm thinking of doing what we'll do. I really like the PTR duels, though. I really like the change there. I like the trinkets you guys were using. The fact that you guys were using all the new things. All the new toys. Jesus and Sentry are ready. All right, we can get another one in. I need 3 more in the lines to join, guys. Yeah, let's get them. Get them, girl. Go, Pally Power. Yo, Pally's, dude, popping off, doing as much damage as they can. Pally's got some really scary damage. Did we see Atho? I don't think we even saw. No, I think we did see Atho blast somebody. No, Atho was blasting the Survival Hunter. He was able to get a lot of bursts without wings either. But with wings, it is super scary. Yo, when we were doing some PTR duels earlier, how much versus do you guys have in the full PvP set? Like in arena? Did anybody check? I kind of want to see how much versus everybody gets. I think we're going to be getting at least like 40% versus easily, right? With just how much secondary stats we get from the item level scaling. DK Ochin, previous loss, or Mina Bula, Nebula, Kada, da. Previous loss. So that yes, cooldowns and then yet 40%. So you can get 40% easily. Yeah, that's a lot, dude. 20% DR is pretty massive. Because the DR continues to be good, even if somebody does more damage. Like, no matter how much more damage somebody does, 40% DR is like a wall. Pretty much exactly 40%. Yeah, 20% damage reduction is insane. It felt a little strange when going Kieran and suddenly you can do reliable damage. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, compared to the Ventier, it was just like, well, maybe I get the procs, maybe I get them to stand in my Ventier like thingy. But when you just go Kieran, you just like press a button, it'll do work. Yeah, I really wish they had the Covenants from the get-go a little bit more balanced for like PvE and PvP. But, I mean, I think for PvE, they were kind of... I don't know. I feel like they've done a really good job balancing over time. What's up, King? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. We're going to get ourselves another one here, boys. Another 5V5 1v1 duels over for the EU. I really enjoyed this BTR duels, dude. I really want to do more. Boys, promise me this. When double legendaries are in, we have to go back to PTR, right? We have to. We have to give them a try. We have to give them a go. I think it'll be really fun. Alrighty. Let's get ourselves another one up and running with the Team EU. Hopefully I saved that one, right? I think I did. Let's do it. Will Frost DK get more cam procs? It does. Switch. It does, Kareem. But it is better for PvE. But for PvP, it's better to play Obliterate with a 2-hand. It just does more damage. It looks like Jesus has 2 one-handers as a dual wield, but I think it's just a artifact weapon that he is transmogging into, which gives you that look. We got ourselves together, Team 1 with Athaman. Jesus going to be first up with Kioska in the back of Survival. We got Sub Rogue Snazzy and Eva Maria's yet another ret. With Jesus going to be first up versus Mamaka. Both of these two dueled each other so many times. Mamaka took 1 kill. Jesus got the other. King Chaos with becoming a member for 3 months in a row. Can we get a hashtag King in chat, boys? Got an opportunity for offer membership. Sound to Mamaka has to trick it out of it. Going to be back-to-back grips for Jesus. Got the snowball flying with the sounds to the Mamaka. Mamaka's real low in health. Does not have a self-heal. Looks like they're still dotted up though. Just sitting. Manic manages back up. Looks like they do get a heal, I think, with the acceleration. And Jesus just sat and did all that damage. Mamaka took none of it whatsoever. That turtle shell helped him out a lot at the very, very end to do a little bit of recovery, but Mamaka is down on all defensive fronts. No acceleration, no turtle for a while. Does have CC to maybe kite Jesus out, but Jesus just sees himself 1 more AMS to immune the freezing traps. Has an IBF or maybe a human racial for a stun, and he should be good to go. Mamaka just taking so much damage, and Jesus was just at a range from him. Finally can close the gap. It's going to be silence. Grip it to Mamaka. Looks like the pet died from Mamaka, which is really, really bad, and I think the Survival Hunt just got nothing left. Jesus taking him out with a quick flash scout. Mark trying to see if he can maybe interrupt it. Gonna be a shattering throw to Buster as much of the shield from Jesus as he can. Quick avatar with a full weapon, full banner, everything blind, but Jesus is gonna be tricking out of mock them, and Jesus blasted his way out of there with a lot of mobility out of. That's probably the most mobility Death Knights I've ever had. But he got himself the Death Advance in order to be able to zoom out of there. Most likely with a conduit for a sprint boosted start. Mock them. Continue just to chop right through the Death Knight. Gonna be that full death pact. Make it packed with death. But Magnum is like, you don't need to make a pact. I can just put you back on the ground. Come here. I got the big old axe. You can charge it right through him, running him over, leaping away to maybe recollect a whole new flesh got back up and running. Might be able to get himself full one. Yep, there he goes. Kiosk gonna be up next versus Magdem. Magdem just used a lot of his offenses versus the Death Knight. I don't know how you'll fare against Kiosk, because Kiosk got a lot of CC, a lot of skyting. Magdem popping out the spell effect really early. But Kiosk is just poking behind the pillar, just being very careful, just letting the dogs do work. Magdem looking for that reset. At least, if anything, he will be able to line aside Kiosko, do some damage to the pet, maybe even chop up the pet and get it really, really low. If Mogdem is playing like he did in PTR, most likely this man's playing either double charge, not stun, because we would have seen the Stormbolt already, but I think he's playing for impending victory for a little bit extra healing. Parry up as Mogdem is just taking lots of damage. I think Kiosko's playing the Necrolord playstyle where he gets an explosive shot whenever he uses Death Chakram. I swear, I think that's exactly what he's playing. He's straight to PvE. Freezing Trap as Mogdem is ready to swing and went in for a big old go. Twisted his body in probably the weirdest, actually twisted his body real badly. Kiosko continued to just pelt him with range, grenades, and poison stinging through, coursing through Mogdem's veins. Kiosko trying not to get a melee of him at all. Mogdem so far has been able to recover quite a bit of health. He must be playing second wind, right? There's no way he isn't, because he's not playing defensive stance. So might be impending victory and second wind. Try to see if he can catch up to Kiosko, get in some damage in. Reflect is up against the freezing trap. Kiosko trying to stay aggressive here versus Mogdem. A Mogdem gets himself the smallest heal possible. Kiosko diving into Turtle right before the Axis continue doing the damage they do. Mogdem turned the attention onto the pet. Seeing that Kiosko is nearby, trick us out of the stun. They're going to be Kiosko recovered quite a lot of health. Going to be the quick charge, but Mogdem has himself the banner. That's going to be a steel trap to stop him in place, though. Avatar was used, so he's just having to sit there with a freezing trap, putting him on ice, resetting it for Kiosko. Mogdem will not be able to use a lot of his offensive power there. He does a Warbreaker back up, has a parry. It did recover a little bit of health as Kiosko just chooses not to attack Mogdem. Let him sit on ice. He does get the second one building up little by little. Flesh gun for flesh gun as both of them are looking for a bit of that recovery, and both of them are looking very, very healthy. Quick reflect for Mogdem in case there's another freezing trap. Looks like it's going to be steel trap first, so Kiosko has himself the plan. Reflect, steel trap, get him reset, then maybe freezing trap to reset afterwards. As Mogdem building up the rage versus the pet, does use Warbreaker, but looks like the pet is the only one affected. So he's trying to get the damage onto the pet, got himself the cleave, so he might be able to get the executes off of the pet onto Kiosko. So two birds with one stone. Looks like the pet goes down. And I think Mogdem does get a reset too on the impending victory. Does have the second wind. Every time Kiosko looking for that reset, the warrior gets himself a bit of that recovery. As he's trying to close the gap, get some slow stun onto the warrior. Just getting absolutely shredded by the death struck. A huge explosion. Has him to reflect in case things go bad. Parry up and running. Maybe blaze him to get out of the steel trap. He does. But Kiosko looks like he got that mobility to at least walk away from him. Quick fear onto the warrior, onto the hunter. The warrior trying to see if he can blast the damage. Another freezing trap. If you let him sit in the freezing for too long, it is going to start healing. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. My goodness, just back up to a full. Kiosko might as well go for a full reset. Man, the hunter is being punished for resets. Quick avatar by Mogdem, just trying to max out the damage. Kiosko's in execute range. Oh, one more hit. Oh, how did that not hit? How did that not hit? I saw a swing. Freezing trap. He reflected it at the last second. No. Literally, as he got frozen to reflect one up. Oh, and Kiosko got himself a full reset. Man, that was so close. I have no idea how that... Did I execute just miss? Did it just like natural dodge it or something? I don't understand. It looked like it tagged him. Speaking of tagged him, what's up, Tagsy? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one, my boy. Kiosko looking for those resets versus Mogdem. And Mogdem got himself flash scout. Looks like we got a bit of a standstill here, boys. 6 minutes. Dampening is finally rolling, so both of them are going to start really feeling it. The slowdown on that healing. Eventually it's going to be down to whoever uses cooldowns and CC at the right time, or spell reflects for that matter, to reflect the CC. And whoever ends up winning that one end up doing well. Kiosko just trying to get some dots out of Mogdem, grenades and poisons and the pet attacks in order to burn through the flash scarf shield. Mogdem getting stunned up. Could be a freezing trap to stop him unless Mogdem goes for a blaze storm maybe. Might just use a blaze storm in case. Parries up. Oh, but the freezing trap does stop in place. Kiosko trying to recover. He needs to make sure he gets aggressive with Mogdem before he starts regaining health. And that's going to be the pet. Attacking Mogdem. Denying him the second one healing. The warrior leaping right back onto the hunter. Avatar is up. Reflect in case there's a freezing trap, but the steel trap comes out instead. Kiosko should be able to get himself a reset. Is just going to stay aggressive with Mogdem, but Kiosko, he just kind of exposed. Himself is out in the open. Has a turtle in case things go bad. That's going to be the Chimeric onto Mogdem. Kiosko with a freezing trap, looking for the reset. Mogdem is going to start recovering health if Kiosko isn't fast enough. It looks like Kiosko in that camo. Letting Mogdem recover a couple of hits. Mogdem charging into the hunter. I don't know if he meant to charge the Hunter, but he did get himself a recovery. Kiosk didn't really get himself that much healing while in camo. But it might be okay. It's going to be charge trap down for a moment. Mock them in the steel trap again. Hopefully he didn't use the spell reflect too early. Kiosk with a stun, Mogdem just having to take it. That's going to be all the chakrams in the world. Death chakram, wild chakram, big grenades, huge explosions. Kiosk just got himself the most damage all at once with the explosions, with the chakrams, everything. Now that's going to be one of the wolves actually frozen off the bat as Archie just wants to get up in melee with Kiosk. Turtle Shell Exorbition is available. If Kiosk wants to use it, is going to use it. Using Turtle Shell and actually letting the pet kill the totem so you can walk up out of there. Can you not walk out of the totem with Turtle Shell? Huge Triumph Harvest onto Kiosko as Archie just looking to blast him out. Kiosko unable to get himself a full flesh craft. Looks like someone bugged him out, or maybe he moved at the last second. So it might have been a slight misplay. Got himself that reset with the camel, but does the pet have a flame shock? And this is where Archie might want to start putting flame shocks on the pet, so Kiosko does not have the ways to reset. Picking up the eye, and Kiosko is going to send the chakram. That's going to be a big old grenade. The Earth Elemental joins the fight. Maybe if Kiosko would have waited until the Earth Elemental joined in, so then it would have been 2 targets with explosive shot that would have done damage to Archie. Looks like the Earth Elemental is a steel chapel together. Archie dropping down on the Sky Fever Totem. Could be a big setup for him. Big LA Blast onto Kiosko after the Thunder. Quick Stricken breaks out him out of the stun, and Kiosko is going to be going down as Archie. There's a couple of globals left at the end to take him out. With Atham, it looks like he's going to be up next. 8 minutes into the duel. Actually, getting close to that 9-minute mark, honestly. 24% dampener and Archie still holding on to that Earth Elemental. Atham exchanging the judgments as Archie dropping down totem. Not really sure what totem he dropped down. Maybe that was just a Wind Fury totem? Maybe Heal totem that got eliminated immediately? Doesn't look like Archie swapped to it. Didn't last long at all. And Archie needs to build himself a bit of that Maelstrom. Got himself Ghostos up and running, so Ghostos should be able to give him a little bit of Maelstrom in order to survive the damage versus Atha. Atha just holding his ground for a moment. Gonna be that totem down in order to keep him in place. Hex onto Atha with adaptation breaking out of it. Athaman has himself full Shield of Vengeance. Archie better be careful, because if Athaman can use that Shield of Vengeance offensively to pop back into Archie, he could be in a bad spot. Huge burst out of Atha. Final wreck. It looks like Atha takes him out without even thinking about it. Just pops every CD together. As Vatsa going to be up next. Got himself the Ghost Raptors. The Raptors not attacking Atha just yet. There they go. As Athaman got himself lots of resources without Wake of Ashes. See how the wings rolling, so he got himself survivability. Huge stone onto Atha. Could be a bubble as he sees that LE Blast leaving Vatsa's fingertips. Athaman decides to summon up the power of the Holy. Create that indomitable protection, so you might be able to see another bout. He needs to wait out until wings are back up. He needs to focus on survivability at 31%, 32% dampening. It's going to be a lot harder. As Athaman continued to build holy power, but trying to mostly stay away from Watson, trying to get in melee. Watson doesn't really need to be melee. That's just a bonus. He got the LA Blast and Lightning Bolts. Ghost was joining the fight as well. Quick blind defensively onto Watson's Atha, looking for that recovery, looking for the reset, finding shelter behind a pillar or behind like a ramp, pillar ramp. As we're in the 10-minute mark, LA Blast continued to shred right through him. Athaman got a handful of things he could do. Just hoping for the holy power reset. Stun into Vatsa as he trinkets out. Looking to end Atha, zapping him down. Hard stopping the boy. And Ave Maria going to be up next with a flesh scout. It's going to interrupt and start trying to stay aggressive. We are getting to the higher damp, but he's trying to make the most out of all the cooldowns he's got. Quick hacks into Ave Maria as Vatsa looking for that reset himself. I think he's just waiting for CDs. Watson just waiting for the Ghost Souls, because it seems like every time he got Ghost Souls, this is where he has the most damage and the most aggressive plays. Ave Maria, quick stun into Vatsa, no trinket available. Ave Maria popping wings, do they have enough damage? Vatsa has a wall, but chooses not to use it just yet. Dropping down the static totem onto Ave Maria. Who's going to get Yoing back over there? How much to burn the resource, take it out. Vatsa with the Ghost Wolves, but the Wolves are they generate Maelstrom every time they auto attack? Or do they just generate Maelstrom like when they're just up? I don't know, actually. Wait, why did G-Funk take a lot of damage? G-Funk actually have to go for reset. Did Ave Maria end up cleaving onto G-Funk accidentally? Possibly. Or just attacking him. Ave Maria getting zapped up, Shield of Vengeance up, and that Shield of Vengeance could be used offensively. Vatsa without a trinket. Ave Maria could be able to proc Shield of Vengeance if they get low enough on health. Vatsa trying to stay in Ghost, so trying not to burn a wall just yet. Might want a wall this here. Getting interrupted, might be in trouble, and as a flesh scout last second, just desperation move, trying to build up that shield, but it's not enough. 43% dampening just slows down the shield building. It is 20% DR. But Ave Maria just has plenty of damage packed up in that whole Retribution Paladin. And G-Funk dropping down a freezing trap onto Maria. Maria's still holding on to a bubble, so they're pretty safe. G-Funk better be very careful. Trinkets out of Maria, popping up burst of his own. Bubble off of Maria at no health whatsoever, catching themselves very, very low. And G-Funk looking for that full reset mending bandage available 12 minutes into the duel. Ava Maria looking to back up out of there, get a couple of flashlight. G-Funk boarding over, setting in the pet to try to stay aggressive. Grenades are flying in, turn evil onto the pet since it is an undead raptor. G-Funk can still get benefits of the kill command though on the pet. That's gonna be freeze trap to at least stop the paladin for a moment. Gonna just bend over backwards there. I do like the effect of your hands is glowing good. It's gonna be interrupt. Oh, not holy, but the flash card is summoned up, giving Ava Maria just a little bit of defense. I might even still be able to use Blessing Protection unless the bust on burst onto G-Funk. Does it have enough damage? Oh, G-Funk with a big acceleration got himself a heal, removing Blessing Protection from Ava Maria, but they have a Shield of Vengeance. But that pet is probably going to be able to bust that shield by themselves. G-Funk with a kill shot. All he needs is just one more grenade. And Ava Maria just might die to the dots. There's shrapnel lodged in, causing him to bleed out profusely. And Snazzy looking for, I guess, a bit of a opener, letting G-Funk get as much healing as he can for an honor duel. I don't really know how much healing G-Funk is going to be able to get unless he just sits in camo. Snazzy in a freezing trap off the bat, but at least he's not a reset. Is G-Funk gonna put a 100 mark on him? Or is he just gonna... He's walking up next to him. He's out. He's letting the rogue get a proper reset. Looks like Snazzy hits him with the sap. I guess that's how the duel would have started anyway. Snazzy would have found a way to get an open on G-Funk either way. Cheap shots with the big Kyrian. I don't know if you got anything. Yeah, when you got nothing, no trick against a rogue, a this high dampening without a defensive, you're done. You're gone, scheme. What else to expect? Monk can heal because of the talent that heals him when he doesn't take damage. Yeah, second win. So if he doesn't take damage for like 6 seconds, he starts to regenerate health very rapidly. It is really strong. Alrighty, boys. Jesus ready? Sentry's ready? It is about that time for me to get some food, though. We did have some EU as well as PTR duels. Do you guys want to do one more, or do you think food time? Are you guys satisfied? Or do you want to do one more? One for the road? What are you feeling like, boys? Because I really had fun with the PTR duels. Too bad it took us, we only could do 2 of them. We had some really fun time with it either way. Especially with the second one, we get to see a lot of the classes and how they play. I think survival is going to be incredibly strong with all that versatility. It just gives you a little bit of that power to live. Paladins are going to be really good too, but it looks like Paladins are not scaling as hard as I thought they would. But then again, Atha was not playing Kyrian, so maybe you got to check the Kyrian and see how that runs. Hell yeah, Atha. Hell yeah, boys. Hell yes. So what do you guys think? Tomorrow, should we do PTR duels? Because I'm thinking we do NA, because it was a while for us to get PTR rolling. I guess we could do this. We could try doing normal NA duels. But if, let's say, for some reason NA is struggling to get groups together, we could do more PTR. Because EU and NA would be able to join in. Like, whoever is left over on NA would be able to join in, and EU would be able to join in too. One more. Alright, I guess we could go to Jesus and Sentry again. What is that Necro Assassin out there? Yo, we only got 2 groups of Jesus and Sentry. Unless the Rogue wants to go Necrolord and switch to Assassination, I think it's the only way we're going to be able to get a Necro Assassin at this point. G-Funk, Mock them. Yep, I think it's the same groups for now. I think we'll do NA tomorrow. But we'll be flexible about it. I don't want to do PTR too much, you know what I mean? I don't want to do PTR too much. I feel like last 915 PTR, we did a lot of PTR duels on 991 PTR duels because they had a lot of cool stuff and we were in like 9.0 for so long. But I want 9.2 to be a lot more of like a surprise. I want to test some stuff on PTR for sure for duels like double Legos, but I want a lot of it to be surprise of like, oh, I want it to be surprise and damage so we can have some fun with it, you know? Once it's out of the PTR. Alrighty. Let's get on the rolling, boys. Oh, Jesus swapping to that unholy. I like it. I like it. Let me save that one. We should be good. NAU? Is that supposed to be NAU or NAU? As in you, excited. Must be the excited one, right? Must be. Twitch. We got ourselves Athman first up versus Vatso. As he's gonna throw in the Ghostos in there immediately. Got themselves a go Aether Elemental. And actually a lot of bursts into Aether. Forced him to use Shield of Vengeance really early. Got himself some to Vatsa, maybe a blind to follow. Vatsa not using a wall just yet. And Aftermath does not need to be melee to get all these bursts up and running. Does he have no damage? Vatsa no health. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Aetherman just absolutely savages him down. Give this man a Kyrian. Oh, with Mamaka turning the burst around onto Atho before he even had a global to press bubble. Mamaka just sent in that nade that just absolutely shattered Atherman's back. With Jesus charging in, dropping down Death and Decay onto Mamaka. He is playing that Necrolord this time, or Necrolord Unholy. Got himself the Abomination joining the fight. He used to go for the Army of the Dead. Mamaka going for Turtle Shell with a Fleshcraft really early. So if anything, he's going to be able to Fleshcraft out versus the A-Bomb. Jesus getting interrupted on his Fleshcraft, so Jesus must not be playing Marilith Soulbind. He's got to be running another Soulbind. I wonder if he's Earmere or Ameni. And Mamaka trying to go for a bit of healing, even though there's a ghoul chasing after him. Death Decay dropping down. Is Jesus playing double Death Decay or double Grip as well as Unholy? Maybe, potentially. Gonna be big damage out of Mamaka. Huge grenades with a Flanker Strike versus Jesus. And the Death Knight is not doing all that good. Got himself IBF. Might have to sacrifice his own pet and resummon a new one. Could potentially be looking at a death pack right now. As a free to type Jaws hit him up. You know, a bit of a reset. Mamaka got himself hit mark for a Manic Benage. And looks like the pet is gone. Actually, the pet is there, but I think his own pet. I'm surprised Jesus' pet did not attack Mamaka and let him go for a bit of a Manic Benage. But I think Mamaka's pet continues taunting the ghoul in order to draw aggro away from Mamaka. Quick Steel Trap onto Jesus as he tried to get himself a big burst. That's going to be the pet empowered. It looks like the pet is going to be able to walk next to Mamaka. I think there is an invisible chain that we don't see, but the chain is there between the two. Or maybe Jesus is not playing the chain build. There's no way he isn't, right? For PvP. Quick burst onto explosions as Mamaka trying to get some big damage to Jesus. Is going to be the death pack. The Army that joins the fight. The A-Bomb as well. Mamaka only has an acceleration. And maybe some kiting, maybe mobility. Got himself the Battle Master Striker to increase the health as Death Ghost keeps flying. And Jesus finds himself kind of low as well. Actually, it's either down to the pets to take down Mamaka or Mamaka to do enough damage to get Jesus low enough and go for kill shots. Jesus super low health. Looks like Mamaka will be able to take him out. Jesus trying to go for healing. It looks like he actually got himself the kill onto Mamaka in the end instead, with Mogdem charging out and just sniping him out of the game immediately. Snazzy going to be up next versus Mogdem. As Mogdem did not burn any cooldowns versus Mamaka or Jesus at all. And I think Jesus ended up getting that kill at the end. Was he playing the Execute build? I wonder if he was playing Soul Reaper. Because Soul Reaper is kind of a... like in a duel, I think there's not much you can really do to stop it. Unless Mamaka has like a feign death. But in a PvP, in a duel 1v1, I think it could work. Mogdem using the banner really early. And it's going to throw an axe over at, I think one of the pets is nearby, in order to make sure that he's in combat. Sees that Rogue Shadow stepped in for a second blade him to try to prevent any kind of stuns. Snazzy just building some calm points, is going to land a kidney shot into Mogdem. Chooses to trick it out with fear with the parry. Snazzy might decide to go for a reset. Did a bit of a dance onto Mogdem. Hits him with a disarm. And is able to shadow step behind him. Quick disarm to remove the weapon from the warrior. As Mogdem got himself reflect. Looking for those executes on the Snazzy, but evasion keeps him alive and kicking. Mogdem just needs himself one big old overpower, or a bunch of them, in order to break through the defenses. Quick stun onto the warrior with a chip to follow. Snazzy might have to go for a full reset. Mogdem is an arms warrior though with second wind, so if you let him out of stealth and out of combat for too long, he's just gonna start healing. So Snazzy has to go for a reset of his own to match up the healing that Mogdem got. That's really rough. Era pra ser negra, eu dou uma da Archim. Archie asked if this is our last game of the night. I think yes. Cheap shot into Mogdem, into immediate disarm for the rogue. He's looking for walk away from Mog for the warrior, but he charges in with a big old avatar, doing a bit of a dance. And Snazzy looking for that reset, is going to go back in there to land the interrupt on Mogdem. Then back up out of it. He's still looking for the reset. You just wanted to make sure there's no free flash cut for Mogdem, because for Snazzy, there was going to be a lot more defenses to break through him. A Mogdem mounted up, a tiny flesh scaft. Keep him alive. It looks like he's going to be able to get some damage to the rogue. Not even an eye available. How did you find the rogue? Snazzy, eviscerating right through a flesh scaft. Get a back-to-back eviscerates into Mogdem. Cheap shots to follow. 3 eviscerates buffed up by Kyrian Burst. I think he might have one more available if he needs it. Trying to get himself a little bit of A little bit of calm points. Quick disarm to Mogdem, who throws him into a fear. Mogdem got himself a banner. If only Mogdem has a stun to follow, because after that fear with a stun, you would have definitely got second win. Blaze Storm says Rogue can't really stop you at all. Rogue does not have a blind or anything. Quick executes on the Snazzy, landing a kidder shot onto Mogdem. Looking for the reset. Mogdem sitting in CC. Does he have a leap to catch back up? Leaping around the corner. Doesn't get the line of sight. This Kevin Slime is next to Snazzy. Continues to spit at him, so Snazzy can't even get himself a clean reset. Mogdem just seems to get himself line of sight for just a second, and he might be able to get those execute charges towards Snazzy, since Snazzy find himself at super low health. Again, the Kevin Slime not Snazzy to go anywhere. He's burning Shadow Dance, I think, just to get himself soothed in darkness for any kind of reheal. Builds up calm points to land a kidney shot onto Mogdem with a cheap shot to follow. Quick disarm after disarm onto the Rogue as well. Mogdem with a slow on the Rogue, but somehow the Rogue continues to move faster than Mogdem. I think that was thanks to the sprint. And maybe Snazzy has something for this evasion. Does he have a Shadow Milk? Trying to get him some sippy cup, trying to get him some whatever healing he can. A Mogdem with the Avatar looks like he's gonna walk away. Snazzy opening up with a Shadow Strike, cheap shot, no more trinket for the Warrior. Snazzy trying to do what he can, got himself the Kyrian setup. Does Snazzy have any outs? Vanish very, very soon. Cheap shot on Mogdem, continue to get calm points and build for Viscerates, but Mogdem got this executes back to back. Snazzy landing the blind before they go down. And this is gonna keep Mogdem in combat with that Shurika throw. Good lead by the Warrior. Get him for the executes into a charge. Snazzy with that quick reset. Has to interrupt it, but puts himself out in the open. Cheap shot or kidney shot onto the Warrior. Does he turn it around the Warrior? Oh my goodness. Snazzy masterfully controlled that duel back to back versus Mogdem. Masterfully handles the Warrior as best as he can. Well done, Arhi. And G-Funk is the last one left over on Team 2. And Snazzy, going to be behind on cooldowns, had to go through everything in order to be able to even survive versus that Warrior. And now he has to go versus G-Funk, a Hunter who can just find him with a Hunter's Mark. Snazzy tried to stay out, and it looks like he's going to reset as the pet about to tag him. But doesn't avoid it completely. Throwing down traps. Ooh, Snazzy, I think, tried to go for a Shadow Step to escape the trap, but eats a trap instead. Has to shrink it out of it once you get aggressive. G-Funk with a quick feint death. That's going to be a Shadow Step by the Rogue. That's going to be a disarm onto the Hunter. Snazzy looking for the reset. Has crows on him. Catches over a resell for a second, but looks like the dots are still on him. Trying to avoid the pet as best as possible. There's going to be manic bandage for G-Funk. Snazzy taking a second to interrupt it, so G-Funk did get a little bit of healing out of it. Smog Bomb is up. G-Funk looking for the reset around the corner, sending the pet at Snazzy. Snazzy maybe can get himself a reset. Does get himself a re-stealth, actually. Another Shadow Step as he wants to go in for damage. Just ready to go. Looking very unhappy. Getting blasted out. Getting frozen out by the trap. G-Funk with some grenades. Got himself the kiting ready to go. Snazzy got himself defenses back up though. Cloak of Shadows as well as evasion, so he actually can make something happen. Looks like he's going to turn the attention onto the pet. G-Funk blinking around. Get him that flayed shot, kill shots. Cheap shot onto G-Funk as he goes for a stun. Onto Snazzy. No trick available for the Rogue. One more kill shot is all G-Funk needs. Gonna be kill command. Snazzy got himself evasion and Cloak of Shadows. Got himself the biggest defenses. As long as he's keeping the pet facing himself in front, he's going to be able to avoid any damage from the pet. Disarm blinded to the pet. Snazzy eats a freezing trap. G-Funk got himself that angle. There's no way he loses, right? I think a grenade into a kill shot is all he needs. Late shot into a kill shot onto Ave Maria. Oh, Snazzy went in for a vanish. So G-Funk accidentally blasted Ave Maria's flesh cap. Unforge. Very, very unforge. Snazzy continuing to live up to his name, though. He's doing as well as he can. He's definitely doing this in a very snazzy way. G-Funk trying to get the angle. All he can do is keep the pad onto Snazzy. Shadow Step into a kidney shot. No freezing trap waiting for him this time. A Snazzy going in for the Kyrian Burst. Does he have enough damage? Geno's back-to-back Kyrian Burst. One more. G-Funk with no health. Does get him so Battle Match stricken with acceleration to catch up on as much health as possible. And Snazzy getting hit with a flayed shot yet again. Going to be a stun onto the Rogue. Kill shots coming through. He's going to trick it out of it. No more defensive feint. That's all he has. And Snazzy caught at low health with a kill command. Does land a disarm on a G-Funk, but the grenades and the Serpent Stings do not need a weapon in his main hand. Azama Maria charging at G-Funk, full flesh scuff set up, ready to go. G-Funk looking for that freezing trap onto Ave Maria. Trinkets out by the Paladin into the stun. G-Funk has nothing left, full wings by the Pally, and just gonna go down. With Arki gonna be the last one left. 10 minutes into this duel, we got ourselves 31% dampener for the round, boys. My man keeps shooting Pallies in the chest. He really is, yeah. He really is. I think he's got his aimbot. Bot is turned on. Our may get hit with a sundering, but no trinket, no totem to back it up. As Archie didn't position the totem in a good spot. Looks like Kioska's pet is cut out in the open so you can watch the duels a little closer, but it does do some damage with a chain harvest, which is interesting. Ave Maria dropping in a hammer gavel onto Archie. Looking to set up that Necrolord burst. Do what they're going to be able to do. Trinket still available for Archie. Trying to bait out an interrupt. It's going to be a flash scout, but a 35% damage. That flash scout is not going to be as big of a shield. That was at least 20% DR as Archie sunk in and Ellie blasts into Ave Maria. As Ave Maria has himself a little bit of resources, a little bit of damage to work with. Ghost was joining the fight. And Archie gets it with a Hodge. Ave Maria dropping in the hammer, trying to make them burst happen into a wake of ashes as the totem comes down, blasted out into the paladin, Sunder, and Ave Maria having to burn off a bubble. And Archie looking very, very healthy right now. Ave Maria has wings coming up in 40 seconds. Maybe can make something work off of that. If they can live that long, stun into Ave Maria, and I think Archie is looking to end the duel right there. Quick zap. And only going to be Kioska. Last one left is he's using Eyes of the Beast. Dude, just to mess around with his pet. Kioska trying to find a good angle versus Archie. Is gonna have to go for the dot game. He could play the long game too with the dampening being so high. Archie wants to get the melee, wants to get the maelstrom. Gonna be a stun trick inside immediately as Kioska going for the flanking strike. The chakram is gonna build up a bit of damage onto Archie, making him do more, letting him take more physical damage. I was trying to say. Kioska getting blasted up by the ghostos and the storm strikes. It looks like that chain harvest almost getting Kioska down. Quick turtle as well as many, but just keeping him alive. Barely though. Freezing trap on one of the wolves. Azar, he continued to build Maelstrom, tried to save melee with Kioska. Stun totem does not quite get him, but does catch up. Kioska using his own sprint with Tiger's Lust, or the aspect of the cheetah, in order to get the hell out of there. Tiger's Lust, aspect of cheetah, close enough, right? Close enough. Kioska does get himself a full camo. Could maybe go for a freezing trap onto Archie as Archie tried to stay aggressive, picking up the eye, looking for the hunter, checking the pillars. It's not these pillars. I don't know if he was looking in the right direction. You might have seen the tail of the raptor at the last second. Looks like he's going to be able to find him for a moment. Try to see if he can hit him with that the full, what is it called, crash lightning. If there's a crash lightning, almost never gets people out of AoE or never gets people out of stealth. It's just me. I feel like it doesn't do it ever. Kioska charging in, but this sternum is going to keep him in place. Trying to do whatever damage he can. Oh, he hits him with the Ellen Blast. It's going to be tricky for Kioska trying to get out of the stun totem. Archie silence for just a moment. Has himself whatever damage he can. It really is a clutch moment, but Archie does come out on top at the end with a blast. As the lightning bolt leaves his hands. Well done, dude. Well done. Another game where everybody gets to play. I like it. That was fun. Alrighty, boys. That's going to be the last one for me over for the EU. Boys, thank you guys so much for joining. Super fun hanging out with all of you. Wish we got a little bit of variety. Wish we had more. I wish we got a little bit of variety. I think pretty sure we would have had more variety on the EU if it would have started on the EU. But it started on PTR, and you know, we had a lot of fun duels in PTR though. I want to do a lot more in PTR though, dude. Oh my goodness. Especially some of the tiers that are getting changed. That's gonna be really fun. That's gonna be very, very, very fun. You happen to get too much equally matched teams? Yeah, these are pretty well matched, honestly. With all ending with everyone playing, it was really good, yeah. So, yes. Спасибо за игры, большое спасибо Архи, большое спасибо Jesus. Thank you boys for joining. I appreciate you guys. You guys are super fun to hang out with. I'm still gonna mull over whether we do PTR tomorrow or do NA. I think I'll probably do NA, but I'll see. I'll see. I want to see if I can catch chill pills. Yo. What you think? What you think? PTR duels tomorrow? Or NA duels? I want to see if Chill Pills is going to join in. And I want to see if Chicago will want to join in. Because these usually do a lot of the groups. What you think? PTR duels tomorrow? Or question mark? Or normal NA duels? I'm asking them. Please let me have some of my tier gear. Yeah, for real. The PTR will be fun. So I think the gear is going to be upgradable for tier sets. What I think that will do is they'll allow you to add tier set bonus into some of the pieces that you have. At least hopefully. But we'll see, right? We'll have to wait and find out what the tier sets and like how you convert the PvP pieces into tier sets. So hopefully you'll be able to get like, you know, the raid tier sets or the dungeon tier sets, like when you'll be able to choose which second stats you want. Like you'll find a chest piece with like Quick Versa, and if that's your best stats, you can turn that into a tier set with the same secondary stats. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. Like it'll get the look, it'll get the appearance, it'll still say whatever item level it is, or like it'll upgrade to like the closest item level that it can be, or something, right? But, or maybe like it'll say whatever item level it is, it'll just get tier set and the appearance. We'll find out, like whenever they add on PTR is when we'll know. But thank you so much for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed. The setter will be static in an review, so the stats will be specific. Oh, okay. So we just decide to upgrade it to a tier set, but the stats will be predetermined. Okay, never mind then. But does that mean like for PvP it will lose its scaling to it then, I guess? I mean, I think even going for a bit of haste versa on an item level that you can upgrade, if you have the full duelist chest piece and shoulder piece, maybe like you would go for, I don't know, like helm and chest, because those say haste versa, and maybe you'll just pick up the 2-piece in order to do better in PvP, because that's 30% more damage on grenades, and have the chance to reset. Or maybe that's just a chance to reset. I think the damage increase is only with a 4-piece, then I would have to find out. Anyway, they still haven't fixed the tier set. Hopefully they'll do it next week, because they're going to be doing some tier set changes for Death Knight and Rogue. I haven't got to read them, but I'll probably make a video on it tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate all of you. You guys are super fun to hang out with. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll figure out if we're doing PTR tomorrow or if we're doing normal NA. Alrighty? You guys have a good one. And peace.